Hello.
What's up, everybody? I am very excited to be going live during the day. I can't remember the last time I had a day live, and I wanted to see the people that usually miss me when I'm sleeping. What's up, Brooke?
What's up, John? How you doing?
I'm doing well, and look at Brooke's beautiful background. Look how lovely
Aw,
her home looks. I'm the Timu
thank you.
version of Brooke's background.
No, you look fine. It looks great,
Doesn't
John. Stop being so
Doesn't
hard on
Brooke's
yourself.
background look so fantastic? And look how
Aw,
pretty she is. And look, then I have
thank
me with the
you.
wood paneling and the Charlie Brown Christmas tree behind me, but that's okay.
Oh,
I'm the Section 8 version of Brooke's Christmas decorations. There you go.
no, stop it. But thank you very much. I appreciate that.
In my defense, we didn't get curtains yet, and I don't think there's any way I can top Brooke's background. So even if I wanted to, I don't think it's happening. But here you
Thank
are,
you.
like the mediocre and the amazing. So there you go. So
Don't be so
I
hard
want to
on
say
yourself,
hi,
John. It
everybody. I
looks
had to get that
great.
off my chest. I kept yelling at Brooke. I'm like, "Oh my God, you're back." We were backstage for like 20 minutes. I'm like, "Your background is so much better than mine." I even tried using like one of the fake backgrounds. Like I tried doing this. Watch. Let me see here. Oh wait, how do I do it? Oh wait, there it is. I even tried doing this. I'm like, but then you see that, and then they have like this one, and then like
There's tracers.
unless like you're doing shrooms, like and then there's that one, when we're really indigent. So it is what it is. Let me
Oh,
say hi to
goodness.
everybody, and then we'll get going. All right, so who's here? Velvet, hello. Mary B, Marielle, Cousin Joe, Paula, Cat Lover, Julie Chambers, Sassy, Wendy, Wicked, Barbara M, Jen, Jojo, Nisi, Irish, Michelle. I think I got everybody. Maybe, yeah, Steve. All right. So
I
this was
am. They are animal print Christmas trees. Sorry. I don't know how was able to make out your comment because, as you know, I don't have my spectacles on
readers.
because they create a glare. So thank you for noticing, just saying. And hi to
Wait, what?
everybody that
Like,
said
are
hi.
they like? Let me see them.
They're leopard print Christmas trees.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Thank you.
You're getting lots of raves on the earring.
Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you.
Where'd you find them?
A little boutique, the same place that I got that sweater the last time we went live. They had a big sale on Thanksgiving Day, actually, and my stepdaughter went and shopped for me basically. So she was sending me pictures. I was like, I want that, I want that, I want that. And so these were half off. They were like, I think
Oh,
two
hey,
fifty,
Polly.
$2, or maybe $5 actually. Maybe they were 10 originally and 50% off, so $5.
Hey, Wendy A.
I love a good sale.
Polly, I didn't know that was you. You should have said that. I'm like, okay, so now I know that's you. Okay. All right. So this is the live that we tried to do the other night, and then leave it to Paul to deliver. And I tell everybody, like, once you see that live and the things in that house, you just can't unsee it.
It was really
Like,
bad. And yes, I have reached out to his mom. I sent her a text, so I'm waiting to hear back.
all right, so we are kicking off the new season. I wrote notes. There's only what, one, two, three, four couples that were shown on the first one. So who do you want to start with? Which couple do you want to start with?
I guess we can go in order. So that would be Forrest and
Boris
what's her name?
and
Sheena.
Sheena. Sheena.
Okay. I have no notes, so this is off memory, but I did watch it this morning. So I
I
love
got notes.
Forrest. And he's a 31-year-old virgin.
And
I
so is
love this for
Sheena,
him.
apparently.
I don't know what I thought about mom and him having this come to Jesus in the sex
We'll get
toy
there. Okay.
store. Okay.
He's 32 from Oregon. He's been with
32.
listening or talking to Sheena for what, 7 years. And first thing, I thought when I was watching his segment was, have you ever seen the movie Sliver
No.
with like Billy Baldwin, where like he like
Uh,
has an apartment building and like he's got cameras in everyone's houses and like he watches them all day long.
from like the 90s or something? Is it
Yeah,
from the
it's
90s?
a 90s
Yes,
movie.
I think
And like
so.
he's got cameras in everyone's apartment like that. I'm like, okay, this is Sliver. I wrote down Sliver was my first thing. Um, I said, like, look, I said, what is this, Sliver? Like, yeah. Um, he's got like tons of
They had a pretty good
recording.
soundtrack on Sliver. Sorry, go ahead.
No, he's got tons of recording things that like Sheena watches him on, and he's got a smart house, which he's got like Roombas, multiple Roombas, like cleaning the floors, cameras everywhere, light bulbs, and the first thing for me was that he's on Filipino time, so when she goes to bed in the Philippines, he has to put on the blackout curtains. What do you think of
Thank
that?
you, Wendy, because
Thank you,
you just got
Wendy.
gifted memberships. Thank you.
Oh, I have to give memberships myself. I always forget to do that. Hold on, I'm going
I
to do
do
that now.
too. I should have
And
done
I
that on
don't
my
mean
live yesterday.
I'm going to do it. Before I forget. What's your first take on good old Run Forest Run?
Well, he's on the spectrum and he's autistic. This is his first relationship. Um, I think I really want the best for him. I truly do, but I don't want to get ahead, but it sounds like he's already been, well, see, I don't want to, you're asking me my thoughts and I'll give a whole thing, but he's already been
Oh no,
scammed
no. Well,
once,
so far what we
you
talked
know.
about, the Roomba, the video recordings.
Oh,
I'm trying to
you
get to
forgot about the motion detected trash can as well. But then Sheena's on there, meh, meh, look at she's like, don't burn the eggs this time. I'm just like, and he likes it. He says in case, he falls or something, she's always there watching him like big
And
brother.
what is she going to do from the Philippines when he falls? And first off, you're 30, what, 32. Like
Yeah.
you don't need like a meta alert bracelet at 32. Like I
Mm-mm.
fall and I can't get up shouldn't really be
Applicable.
right. I'm trying to
Right.
give memberships. Okay, how do I do this? Gift. Okay, membership gifting. Got it. Okay.
You
No,
can
not
do it from your
membership.
phone.
There's
You
a no because it's
you have to do it on your computer. Open up a new window, open your YouTube, your stream, and then go do it on the computer.
yeah because it's Apple and I'm an iPhone and they want to charge me. Like, listen, if you buy a membership or ever give a super chat, do it through like what is it? Don't do it through Safari. You got to do it through like what, Google Chrome or something like that because Apple is going to take out money.
I didn't know
Um,
that.
you don't. They take 20%, Brooke. If anybody
On
with an
top of the
iPhone,
30,
if anybody with an iPhone gives you a super chat, say it's a $10 super chat, and they do it through an iPhone like via Safari, YouTube will take 30% and Apple will take 20. So your $10 super chat just went to 5 that you're getting.
by the way, if I take sips of my water while I'm streaming, just making that real clear. I don't want to hear anybody's shit. But it's got my little ice kernels from my ice maker in it. I love it. Anyway, just want to put that disclaimer out
I'm still trying to get these
because
memberships. Good Lord.
go to another screen on your
I
computer
am. I'm
and
now on
then,
my
okay.
computer. Hold on. I suck at this shit. After 10 years of me doing this, I will never get any better at it. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Let me see. Membership gifting. Okay. Try it this time. There we are.
I like my Roomba, but I still use my regular vacuum. I really want one of those nice cordless Dysons. That's really what I want. Okay, let's see who the lucky winners are. Where's your stream? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, as if I
And
can see.
well, it was Sherry,
Irish. Oh, go ahead.
Lauren Marie, Irish, and Curtis. Let me do it again. Because I think you could do like membership gifting. Okay. Did it.
I thought it shows you how blind I am. I could have sworn I saw that Kendra one.
I didn't catch. Oh.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Don't ever say John give you anything. Oh, that's funny. Let's not let this gifting derail this stream. That's
Oh, wait a
funny.
minute. Okay, so
Congratulations, winners.
congratulations, winners. Uh,
Mm.
okay, all right, so and then you know, good old Forrest is so like high tech that like he could go like Alexa, give me sexy mode, and then like the lights dim and like he's playing like Barry White.
Let's get dick. Or yeah, Al Green, something. I forgot
He's
what
like,
was he
let's
playing? I think it
make
was
love.
yeah. And he does a little dance.
Make
He's a
love
cutie. I
tonight.
like Forrest. I like Forrest. I'm just kind of worried about him. That's
All
all.
right, so what do we think about like the mom taking him to the sex shop? And I mean they're very close, and the
Hmm.
mom only realized when I guess I don't know what kind of porn collection the mom has, but
What was the noise that she made for sex in the sex store? I forgot. She said something like she was telling him once you get that booty, you're not going to want to leave, but she called it something. Did you write that down by any chance?
no, I
It
didn't.
was
No,
I laughed
I
out
might have
loud at
missed
that.
it.
Oh,
But like I want to know what lady was like, oh yeah, he broke into my porn stash, and I realized it because he had my VHSs. Because back in who still has a fucking VCR, by the way? I like
oh,
I
see,
don't
I
know.
missed that part. I missed that part.
Like
To be fair,
who
I
still
was
has a
texting a few
VCR?
people this morning. Wow, maybe she just has that porn VCR that she pulls out when she needs to use her VHSs.
She's probably like I don't know. If he's 32, like she's probably like a little bit older than us, I would say, which would put her like in the VHS category. And I guess like when you
You
have a collection of porn so good on VHS that you're not gonna like
don't want to
rebuy
part with
them
it, yeah.
for Blu-ray or DVD. You're just gonna pop that motherfucker in and please be
Yep.
kind and rewind.
Yeah, she was, and she's definitely, I mean, and I get it, while she's so protective of her son, like I said, he's already been scammed once, and then, but yeah, having that whole, I wish I could remember. It makes me want to turn my TV on now and go to that part because it was hilarious.
I
She
can
was
put
like,
it
wah,
on
wah,
real
wah,
quick, but
wah.
it's gonna take a minute for me to get to that part.
She
Um,
called it something and it was funny. And then she's just, I like her. I like the mom. She seems like really over freaking dramatic. And I just feel like she's going to be a big problem for Forrest this season, for sure. Like,
the fact that like the mom is actually going with him and the stepdad, I guess they're going with him to meet her, which I kind of like. I don't know why. But I don't like them going to the porn store together because that's just too much for me. I don't know.
they were just looking for a nightie, nothing major. It's not like they were looking for like, I don't know, other things. So
And
that's a
she's like, you
plus.
want to
Felt
get
like
like a
she,
nice like piece, and then like all the dildos that Paul showed us on the live like was like ringing in my head.
same.
She's like, you want to get something nice for her and like some negligee and like oh here honey here's this little nightie for you. My mom picked it out.
Well, I guess he could, hopefully he left that part out whenever he actually presented her with it. That would be weird. My mom picked this out for you. And it's like, no, breast cutouts and crotchless underwear. That'd be kind of weird. But
What you wouldn't
they're
go with
from
your
the
mom
play.
to the porn store? Would that be irregular for you?
No, I don't think so. No. Mm-mm. And I wouldn't go with my daughter either.
Like I wouldn't even want to know about any of
Me
that stuff.
neither. It's
Like,
ew.
and I'm not a parent, but like I could, if I were, I could imagine being like the cool mom, right? But like I don't want to be that cool. Like I don't need to know that.
Mm-mm. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Too much. TMI.
All right, so mom, there's something special. Mom doesn't have. Oh, mom doesn't trust Sheena.
Mm-mm.
Uh, oh, by the way, not only is Forrest a virgin, but he's also never been kissed. So I guess Drew Barrymore
Yep.
can play him in the movie. Um,
It said just his grandma and his mama. Those are the only two women he's ever kissed, plus his little heart. I just want it so bad to work out for him, and I just don't know because it did I also miss it? Did they never show Sheena not once in this
I don't
episode?
think so. I
Just
don't
her
think
on
they
the
did.
we just heard her
I
voice at the very beginning of the episode. That was it. Tell him not to burn the eggs. How do you burn eggs? I guess if you're frying them, you can burn them, I guess.
Well, Wendy, I think everybody would approve of that. Like, I definitely help my son pick out cute things for his wife, but I'm not going to a sex store with my son. That's just like, and then like imagine like being the mom and like talking to like her friends or like the neighbor or like her sister on the phone, and it's like, oh, what'd you do today? I don't know the mom's name, Mary. And oh, I took Old Forest like the sex shop to get him some things for like his
I think
trip.
you were close. Her name's Molly, if I'm not,
Is it Molly? I
if
don't like.
I believe so. Sorry.
Molly would be somebody we would probably take their daughter to a sex shop.
Yes. I mean, Victoria's Secret's a little bit different to go shopping for nighties and pretty stuff, lacy stuff, but not a store where like one wall is, like I said, edible underwear and one wall is a bunch of butt plugs. And then, in the middle of the store, you have your pretty, I just would feel weird, especially if I was a virgin with my mom and there's all these things, I don't know, it would make me feel weird, but that's just me.
Wait, what am I gonna try again? Oh yeah, yeah. We're giving 90 Day another chance. Oh, John checked
Wendy
Venmo.
says it's nice. Thank you.
We'll check Venmo. Thank you. Uh-oh, I need an instrument. Hold on. Thank you, Wendy.
Uh-oh, that must have been a big donation, Wendy. Thank
Hold on,
you.
I gotta
Don't
find
for,
something.
don't forget your Pied Piper flute isn't going to make any noise. It'll make it look like you're going with no noise coming out of it.
Hold on. I gotta break out the harp for this one. This is a good one.
It's so funny because the other night I was on Kendra's live and like Santa was coming down the street with the fire engines and it was like, "Woo!" Like loud as hell. And I'm sitting there screaming into my phone while I'm on live with her stream. And I go to listen back and all you hear is me screaming. You could not hear a single siren. I was like, this reminds me of John's dog whistle. And it must block
What, my
out high
slide
pitched
whistle?
noises. Yeah, whenever you were like, "Doo, doo, 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 doo," but it was making no noise the other night when we did
Oh, no,
trivia.
that wasn't the slide whistle. What was that? Oh, what was that?
The flutophone. It was the flutophone.
No, thank you, Wendy, for the Venmo. Now I feel like real. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you for the Venmo, Wendy.
Thank
Isn't she the
you.
one that just gave 5 memberships as well?
I believe so.
Thank you, Wendy.
My little heart. One day
I
I'll have
like
a
your little
full
heart
size harp that will stand magnificently in my living room. And like if yeah.
with some
Or the
cherubs
harp.
on the end of it. Yep, I can see
Yeah.
it. I think my teacher in first grade used to play one of those, and she used to always wear these little covers on her fingers. Bleep 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 bleep.
Oh, there's nothing like a harp to really get you in the mood. The grand piano, and like if I ever had like your house, the beautiful house that you have, I would have like a harp and a grand piano like right next to each other, like that, and that would be it. That'd be the music room.
My music room.
All right, so
Yep.
back to that. Thank you, Wendy, very much. Um, I found all my instruments, so I'm like, God, I got the triangle, I got the maracas, I got the harp, I got the accordion, I got the slide whistle, the cowbell, all of them. They're ready to go. We're gonna start a band.
Yeah, maybe some
All right,
bongos, maybe.
let's see. So Mama Molly, sex crazed Mama Molly, also believes that Sheena and their family are scamming poor Forrest for money
Hmm.
because I guess that they had a bank account like set up for like her marriage. What was it?
Just it was a bank account that I guess he was sending her money for her to save up so they could have a life together, I think is how it was put. Um, and it happened twice, like not just once, but twice, that allegedly the parents stole the money. But remember, he made her say or take them off the bank account. And he was like, "What the hell? Take them off the bank account." And she did, so he started sending her money again.
And
What was
I
your
guess
thought?
that'll be a thing of contention when I guess the Mama Bear goes there with him to go see Sheena. And then my last takeaway on this couple was that poor guy was scammed by a girl in Indonesia.
Hmm. Wow, it must be something in their cultural. I don't know.
I was like, oh, a girl in Indonesia. I wonder who that could be. If they're going to live there. Oh, and then he wants to also he was supposed to go there for 3 weeks, but he wants to stay an extra couple of months.
Right. And she's like, absolutely not. Nope. Not happening.
So yeah. Um so everyone's thoughts on Forrest and his storyline.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like every last one of these couples are doomed. But anyway,
They're
that's
always doomed, Brooke. They're
I
always
know, but
doomed.
it just at this time it just don't look good for anybody. But go ahead. I just hope for the best for him. My heart will break if he gets his heart broken. That's how I feel. It will.
I'm
It
super
will.
critical of the show, and I haven't watched the show in like a year and a half. Like it's been a while since I watched an episode in 90 Day because I just couldn't take it anymore. And at least with Forrest, I look at like small, like this is how I look at things. Like if he's putting all that money into like the video cameras and the blackout curtains for him to be on the same page with Sheena, that tells me that like there has to be some type of realness to this relationship. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
I
Those are
hope
the things I
so.
look at to like figure out if these people are full of shit or not. And for me, if he put all that work with the sexy Alexa and the Roombas that dance around the and the mother in the porn store, the adult shop, I should say. Uh, I don't think that he's trying to like pull the wool over our eyes, kind of.
No, not at all. I think he's very genuine himself. I'm just, I don't know why we didn't see Sheena yet. And I don't like that this bank account business. So those are the
Can
two
we
things that I
Google
don't
what
like.
she? Let me see if I can find it on Google real quick.
What she looks like.
Yeah, let me see. 90 Day Fiance Forest.
And then he said she's about 5 foot and 200 pounds. Whatever. He was in the store.
Oh,
What? Did you find it? Oh,
yeah.
look, I don't have a glare. Yes, I do.
All right, hold on. I'll share the camera. I'll share the screen. Let me see. They look okay. It's not like a big gapping age difference. Let me see.
Aren't they the same age or no?
So yeah, that's
Oh, she's cute.
he's cute. Oh, okay. Well, fuck
Yeah,
me.
he's from the Dalles or whatever. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Hey, we went there on the Oregon Trail, right? The Dalles, didn't we?"
We did
Yeah,
go through the Delaware. I think we had to like ford our we had to like cross a
wagon.
river in the Dalles.
Yeah, over the ferry in the Dalles. She's pretty.
Yeah, she's
She's real
cute. Like
pretty.
they look like they might work out.
Most Filipino women are all gorgeous, to be honest. I have never seen an ugly Filipino woman ever.
Yeah, but I was wondering what she looked like too. So thankfully you said that, and now so that's that couple. I don't think they're going to be doomed. Like they'll probably get doomed. It reminds me of Niles and Matilda a little bit because I'm happy that Niles and Matilda got married and she's here and it's working out for them. I like Matilda. I used to call her Little Rasputia. Um,
I think you
like
should
an
show
apple.
pictures of each couple actually, because like as we go through
We'll
them,
do
I think you
that.
should at least flash. Like we need to see Emma and old Zied and all everybody because I think the picture does a lot, so we can see who we're talking about.
I guess back.
We
There we go.
see you
Okay.
just saying.
What?
Now I have my glasses on. I can see all of you. Before I'm like,
Oh, okay.
but I just can't stand the
I
glare. I
can't with my
can't
Timu
stand it.
background. Like
I can't
you're
with
like
the
you're like
look at
Macy's
that.
window, and I'm like Kohl's. Like it's like, oh hey, you could get this background with some Kohl's cash and a 30% coupon. That's what I feel like.
It looks fine.
No, it doesn't. I know we're gonna get roasted. I am because of this,
Mm.
but it's okay. I look like I'm
It's okay.
living
Everybody's
in a
gonna think my
doctor's.
water is wine, so it's
I
fine.
don't care. Look, this is wine. Okay, so there we go.
Mine's really water.
Um,
I just your
my
mouth gets
my
dry
my
when you're talking.
background looks
Hi,
like
Barbara.
like a doctor's office from like 1984. Like, oh hi, welcome. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, there's there's a highlights magazine on the table for your kid, and like a People magazine from like 20 years ago.
Oh my gosh. See, Leanna, you look, your background's fine, John. It looks great. And look, Leanna loves both of our trees.
Yeah, sure it
Hey, look,
does.
Wendy says, don't be hating on Coles, bruh. That Coles cash
Listen,
comes in
my wedding
handy.
ring is from Kohl's, okay, which I bought with Kohl's cash and a 40% coupon. All right, so there's no listen. There's no shame in my game. I love me some Kohl's. I'm just saying, like Macy's, Kohl's, like that's what's going on right now. My wedding rings are no joke from Kohl's because I had some Kohl's cash that was
Uh,
burning a hole in my pocket.
well, my fingernail polish is chipped on that finger and this finger. So look, we're
I don't
even.
even have curtains up yet. We threw all our curtains away. Like, Lord, I should put the tent picture up with Georgie. It would be a better fit. All right, so should we get to Section 8 Kim Kardashian yet, or no?
I think she's pretty. Please put her picture up so people can understand what you're saying. I will say the only thing I could stare, the whole time her segments were on, I'm like, I need to know if that's a wig. I need to know if that's a wig. If it's not, she's got some of the best hair I've ever seen. If it is, it's a pretty good wig. And then her sister's hair is also super thick, and it's just a
So you
bob
mean
cut. Her sister's
Chloe's?
beautiful. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that, Chloe. I think she's pretty. You think it's a wig for sure, Wendy? Because what's his name grabbed the back of her hair. It is a wig. I was hoping it wasn't. I mean,
Yeah,
it looks
everyone's saying
pretty on.
it's a wig.
I
But
knew
why would
it.
you want? Why would you want? There's so many things like Emma. Okay, so it's Emma. She's out from LA, of course. And she wears a wig, and I'm telling you, like, I don't understand. She's 27. To me, she looked 37. To be honest with you.
Kelly, Christine, I noticed that. I'm telling you, I was examining it. The part of her wig is a totally different color than her face, but I figured it was just her makeup. I was really hopeful that that was her hair. Oh,
Yeah, well,
sorry to
they're
interrupt.
the Timo Kardashians. Like, I have the Timo background right now. Like, this is that. Like, listen, I'm not trying to be mean to her right now because I don't know her enough yet. But like, you only get one chance at a first impression, and this is my first impression. That, she's 27, but she looks 37. I don't know why people in their 20s need to get work done to their face. I just don't get it.
It's preventative.
Preventative from what? You're gonna have to keep doing it.
Ever starting to wrinkle to begin with. She said that I don't know about her. I'm sure her lips are probably fillered, but she said that her and her sister enjoy their love of Botox, and so that's kind of a thing to do in LA.
First thing I wrote,
Everybody.
Emma, 27. Look, too much work. That's what the first thing, my first thing was like too much work. Don't like her. And not
I
that I
think
don't
she's
like her, but I
pretty.
don't get it. Like, maybe because like we're like, we're in our 40s or mid 40s. Ugh. And Botox wasn't a thing when we were in our 20s, but
And if
like
it was, I
even if
probably
it
would have gotten it. I probably would
but
have.
like I don't even if it was a thing, I mean, I haven't had any work done yet. I'm getting work done because I feel like when you're in your 40s, like I am now, is the time to start doing shit. You know what I mean? And like, maybe which I'll get this done, and I'm gonna get that done and get the eye bags taken out, my teeth, and just, that's what I'm saving up for. Um, what you do when you're in your 40s, when you want to look 20 again. When you're in your 20s, you look 20. No?
Yeah, I think she's pretty. I think she's flawless looking, and I don't know if those social media pictures are filtered or if that's just her because she looks so
Come
pretty on the
on.
screen as it is.
You don't
Look,
think
I
they're
don't
filtered?
care. I'm gonna give her props where it's due. She's got a tight little body. She is gorgeous. Her makeup looks amazing, and she might just need to put a few baby hairs down on that forehead to make me not have to go. Hmm. But other than that, I mean, even her wig looks pretty. I think everything about her is just beautiful. I do. I'm not gonna hate. I don't even have.
Niecy
There was
says,
no.
I'm 40 and I bought salmon sperm portion for my face. I won't do both. What is
Oh,
salmon?
how does it? How do you like it? I've been wanting to see if anybody's done that because I've. Yeah, you get salmon sperm, and I guess it's like kind of like stem celly, on your face, and it. Tell me. So, have you noticed a difference?
And like, do you get salmon to like copulate on your face and they just like they shoot all over you like a pearl necklace? Like, how does that work?
Well, I have Botox and I have facial expressions. The one thing I hate is that we can't get too close to your eyebrows because if you do, your eyebrow and it happened to me last time a little bit. That's why I didn't get it for a while. It'll make your eyebrows go down, and I naturally lift my eyebrows anytime I'm talking. Like if I'm looking up at you, my eyebrows lift. That's why I had such distinct wrinkles on my forehead. But I mean, I can move my face still.
They
You just
couldn't.
started it last night. Well, come back, Pineapple, and let us know.
What do you do with this? Like, do you rub the sperm on your face? Like, how does that work? Or is
Yeah,
it?
you do. Let me read about it real quick. It is salmon sperm, specifically the DNA extracted from it, is a trending ingredient in advanced skincare used in facials and injectables for anti. Ooh, you can inject it for anti-aging, hydration, and skin regeneration by boosting collagen, repairing cells, and reducing inflammation. And as we get older, hey Days, and as we get older, when you lose all that ability, you lose your collagen, you lose all the DNA replication that you have whenever you're younger, and that so it's a supplement and an adjunct for that.
No.
No Simon Bukake. No, no. I think you're on the different
It's not a
wavelength
Simon
there.
Bukaki party.
Instead of a Botox party.
They swim upstream. So there you go. Imagine I'm like, oh, come over to my house. We're gonna have like salmon bukkake party on your face. Like lots of fish is gonna shoot all over you. Anywho, so Emma is
Visual brain,
27,
visual brain. Yes, go ahead. And
and
Ziad's a dickhead.
she is an identical twin. Her and Chloe,
Oh, I
and
didn't know they were twins. See, I'm telling you, I was texting. Ugh, I missed that part. I didn't know they were twins.
identical twins.
Huh.
But like they
Did
didn't
you
look
tell me?
identical to me, probably because of all the work that they've each had done, and like the sister has like like the shorter haircut.
Cute hair,
Um,
yeah.
I kind of like the sister more, but that's my opinion. I don't know. I don't like Emma.
And they're besties and they're inseparable. And I thought the little dachshunds at their yoga class were the cutest little things. That was like the dachshund I had the other day on our live, but the one I had, my stepdaughter is Blondie, is a Blondie dachshund.
Yeah, like
I
I
just
don't
kept
know.
thinking, I wonder if those dogs pee everywhere while they're
That's what
doing
I was
yoga.
thinking when like they were in the yoga class like climbing up everybody. Like what if like the dog takes a shit like in your mouth like when he's like right up on you? Like I
Oh, to
like
bring
they have like
downward
that goat
dog to
yoga
a
which I've
whole,
seen.
yeah, they do.
And
I think
goats
that
freak me out because
girl.
of their eyes. The goats' eyes freak the fuck. I don't want to be around goats
What's
ever.
wrong
So
with
like
goat? What's wrong with goat's eyes?
they're the wrong way.
What do you mean?
Look, Google goat eye. Like they're creepy. They're up to something. I don't trust
I've
goats, and
never
they
been
and
that
and
close.
and they eat like aluminum. Like any animal that has eyes like that and eats aluminum or walls or whatever
Oh
is
shit,
like
they are backwards.
they are.
They
I
have
told you.
no, they have rectangular pupils instead of
They
round
freak me
pupils.
out. My friend had a goat, and they were like, "Isn't it the cutest thing?" And I was like, I kept backing away from him. Like there's something dark there. Like I don't can't get on board. Yeah, No, no, I don't want to see
But
it.
I like the little fainting goats and the little pygmy goats. They're cute. But listen, but those rectangular pupils give them a almost 340-degree field of vision. So jokes on
Well,
us.
good for
Look around
them. They can eat
peoples.
more cans. Like I don't. I will never be a goat person. Those eyes creep me out. Like when I look into the
I
eyes
never
of a
knew
cat,
that.
I can
How did
see
you
their
know that?
soul. With a goat, I got all. I'm like, no, there's something demonic in that. Like I don't know.
Can I
Um,
ask how you knew what a goat's eye looked like?
because I was up close personal with a goat. Like my friend had goats, and they're like, "Oh, look at the goats!" And like I'd never seen a goat up close, and like you think like, okay, like, and then like the eyes, and I was like, no, 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 no. There's something wrong. I'm like, nope, I don't like it. And like, doesn't Satan like have like half a goat body sometimes?
I'm not
Just
sure.
saying.
I don't think we're talking about the symbolic definition of a goat. I think
Well,
that
I'm just
actual.
telling you, it's not cute, and I don't like it.
I've pet a goat before, but I never looked into its eyes and realized they had rectangular pupils.
Consider
Ever.
yourself blessed because it's something like I can never unsee. And like, no, no goats for me. Anyway, all right. So,
You know me, I don't pay much attention.
Emma, who's 27, has a new boyfriend, which I don't believe anything. His name is Zied, the sequel, and he's 20.
2.0.
Zied 2.0.
He's a
He is 20.
nurse.
He's 27. He's a nurse, and he's also from Morocco, which I believe the original Ziad was from Rebecca.
I'm
Wasn't
sorry.
Ziad one
Yeah.
from Morocco or Tunisia maybe?
Tunisia, I believe. Tunisia.
Anywho, here we go again. Like she's been talking to him for 5 months. She was in Morocco the year before, she got engaged to some guy named Mohammed. So she flew to Morocco once at 26, got engaged to some idiot when she was there, and it didn't take because she felt the need to go, I guess, go in his DMs and DM every woman he's ever talked to.
But she wasn't wrong at least. I thought, ooh, that's like a little bit like Bunny Rabbit on the Stove vibes, but she wasn't wrong. So her intuition was correct. So I don't
No,
fault her for doing
I
that.
get it, but then what does she do? She gets, I guess, she gets back on the horse, right? She gets right back on it and finds this new Moroccan guy. And okay, let's just be honest with each other. I'm gonna pull up their picture.
My question is how the hell, why does she have to go overseas to find a man? My other
To be
only,
on the show.
that's what I was about to say. My only criticism of her is while I'm watching this, I'm like, did you just do this to be an influencer?
Of course she did. That's why I don't like her.
Well, still think she's pretty. Pull her up so everybody can see for those that didn't watch.
Like, I've been around the block. I know how production works. I like, this is not my first day at the rodeo. And like, this screams like, I want to be an influencer. And like, I want, like, I'm going to promote my brand. Do it. Like, I believe 0.00 of the shit this girl is selling. None of it. None. And I'm not trying to be mean, but like, I don't believe it. And I don't care at the same time. Like, okay, so you had a Moroccan boyfriend that you just got married, engaged to. That didn't work out. 5 months later, you're back on the horse, and you meet this guy who looks like Omar Tent Maker. Let me pull up a picture.
He
Like, you're
is
gonna tell
not
me,
that
okay, hold on.
cute. They don't match.
No, they don't. And you're gonna tell me, okay, Emma, what's his name?
Ziad with an
Z,
A.
yeah,
Ziad with an
Ziad,
A, not an E.
Ziad. Is that right?
Ziad, correct. What
Okay.
was wild to me, I didn't realize they still do snake charming over there. I was like,
Oh,
whoa,
that's
that
still a
is
big
so
thing.
freaking cool. I didn't know that.
All right, hold on. You're gonna tell me. Okay, hold on. You're gonna tell me that like she is truly in love, like this mess. Oh
Can you
wait,
make
hold
it
on.
bigger? I don't think you can go to visit. That way you can pull up the website and make it bigger, hopefully. It's right from afar. He doesn't look bad looking. It's when you get, and he didn't look bad looking on their FaceTime calls. It's in person. His skin was not really good. I mean, I'm not trying to be judgy. It just looks like,
Oh, we're here to be judgy. That's the whole
he
point behind
needed,
the
he
recap.
needed some. He needed some salmon sperm or something because he's got, it's, I don't know. He
Wait,
just,
I think I
and
follow
then,
him on Instagram. Hold on. I follow all the new casts. Hold on, let me see.
yeah, I'm starting to get there and do
Um,
my normal welcome to the 90-day community messages with everybody. Yeah, see, close up is where it's at, Liana. Exactly.
okay, what is it?
He does look
CNN.
better far away, Sassy. Thank you for holding me the other night, Sassy.
Everybody looks better far away.
Near, far. Like far away with my glasses, he kind of reminds me of Tyler from Teen Mom in that one picture. Like maybe it's the hair, the build, I don't know.
Hold on.
I'm gonna
Wrong
have
button.
to at T minus 3:30. I don't have to get off of here, but I do have to change my location. So just FYI.
How long have we been? Oh God, 41 minutes. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'll just go upstairs. It's just I bought this booster for my internet, but I can always go use my hotspot on my phone.
Okay, like here we go. That's his Instagram. You know, like,
And she's all telling the guy at the counter at the airport, "I'm getting engaged. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be engaged." I'm
like really, like this is what lighting up your board is. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to be a judgy fuck, but I am one, and I'm an asshole, so whatever. I don't, and look, like, who has an Instagram where it's just selfie after selfie after selfie after, like, is he Darcy? Like, look at this. What, huh? Like, this is your whole life is just taking pictures? Like, no. But, uh,
yeah, his
oh,
nipples
look.
are diagonal. I didn't Sassy, you're so observant. We got goats with freaking rectangular pupils and Zied with diagonal nipples.
Like,
AMZ, isn't it good? Sorry.
I will give her the credit for, like, being, she is pretty. I'm not going to take that away from her. I think that if she didn't enhance herself, like, look at Darcy. Like, if you look at Darcy from like season 1, 2, that Darcy is so much prettier than the Darcy today. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
much prettier. She has ruined herself.
yeah, like, and this, and Emma, whatever her name is, she's gonna go down in a hole. And Darcy started late, like in her late 30s, her 40s. Emma's already in her 20s doing this shit. So, like, imagine what Emma's gonna look like when she's Darcy's age. And that's my
Especially if,
point.
yeah, they pick her up like Darcy and she's on several seasons and several shows. Oh my God. Please don't do it, Emma. You look just fine the way you are. And I love the way you do your eyeliner, girl. I do. I
But she
love her
won't stop.
eyeliner.
I already know
Oh, I
that.
hope she
She's
does. She's fine. She looks fine. No,
she
Darcy doesn't look
okay,
human. She looks
Brooke,
ridiculous.
honestly. If she thinks she needs work in her 20s, that she needs to get work done. You don't think in her 30s and her 40s she's gonna go like triple time with that? Come on.
Less is more, people. Just look, like I said, you've got Darcy to look at as people of somebody that you don't want to go overboard with work. I want to see her real hair too. It can't be bad though. I mean, I don't know what her
Like, what is
nationality is,
this?
but
You know,
I wonder if he bought something from there or if he just stood in front of the store.
well, he's broke. He's a nurse. I guess they don't pay nurses much there.
That's a damn
Um,
shame. Nurses should be well paid everywhere.
like, I just don't see it. Like, this is just a ploy to get on the show. And, like, I hope that she proves me wrong. She
I hope
won't.
so too. But well, he's already being a dickhead to her as soon as she gets there.
But we already
He
knew that. Okay, so
No, he was all sweet to her. He was all sweet to her on the phone, and she's all on the beach with her cute little body. I mean, like, this is a total mismatch. Like, he should be rolling out a red carpet for her. Poor thing with those suitcases. I couldn't deal with it. I was like,
oh my
isn't
God,
it?
I actually felt bad for it. And by
Me
the way, if you have
too.
Darcy, not Emma pulled two Darcys on her layover in Paris. She was all in the bathroom, like Darcyfying herself,
Darcy
and
doing a
then when
monkey bath.
And then when she got to Morocco, she darcified herself in the bathroom again. And then I was laughing. I'm not gonna lie, I did laugh when she had to carry like all like the four
I loved
suitcases.
her suitcases though. They're really
That made me
cute.
that like I'm not totally against her, and it is the first episode, and I I just
I
don't.
love her, and I loved her little red dress with the little cutouts. I just think she's a doll. I love her.
But
I
who
just
wears that? Like, and she knows, like,
because she
she's been
can
to.
right now. Let
I
her.
can't see, like,
Let her.
I can give people a pass when, like, they haven't been to the country before, but she's already been to Morocco. She's already been betrothed
Hey,
to a Moroccan.
that dress looked a little Moroccan to me. It had the little fringes on the cutouts. It looked a
Yeah, it
little
looks like what I
appropriate.
dream a genie wore when she came out of the fucking bottle.
Da, 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 da. I think she's gorgeous. She might as well do it while she can, bro. Because women usually have that hot smoking body for through their 30s. Some are fortunate enough to have it in their 40s and 50s. But man, I think she looks great, and I love her. I think she's pretty and petite
No,
and
I was all
gorgeous.
there for the
Him, on the
fringe,
other
but like,
hand,
she can't get a pass now because she's already been to Morocco. She already knows the custom. She's been there, so like she can't get big mad now. And again, like what's Ziad the sequel? Ziad squared lied to her because she's like, well, are we gonna be able to kiss when we get there? Aren't there weird rules? Because she already knew about the weird rules because she's
right?
already done that. And he's like, no, no, no. Like you can kiss me at the airport, and that should have been her first red
Red
flag because
flag.
she's been there.
She already
So
knows.
that makes
Positive
me
Paula. Oops, sorry. Go ahead. Didn't
no,
mean to
but that
interrupt.
makes me think she's doing it for the show. She's doing it for her brand. Like that made me think, well, you've been there before, you know the rules, but like according to him now it's different. So you're like, oh, okay. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Paula, if my if my ex was from Morocco and his mother got me a shirt from there, I would definitely bring it back to Morocco, to wear because it's like Moroccan. You know what I mean? Like that'd be. I would, but there's a lot of built up. Like wait till this dickhead finds out that she's had an overlapping relationship. Goodness, um, overlapping relationship with that old Moroccan guy and the new Moroccan guy. I think that's really going to be a point of contention, and the shirt is going to bring that up. Where'd you get that shirt? It looks kind of Moroccan to me. Oh, well, you see, I've been here and done this. I just don't. Another red flag for me is like, again, she is gorgeous. So why didn't the first Moroccan man work out for her? Why was he? I mean, why would I don't know. I just wonder if she's cuckoo. Is all. Like literally or clingy or something.
It just I don't believe it. I don't believe any of it. And like if you've been watching me for a long time, that my love for the show has declined severely, and so much so that I haven't watched it in a year and a half because this was my bread and butter. It was 90 Day Fiance. I sold my soul to the devil 10 years ago. And the fact that she was like, oh, we can kiss in the airport now it's the less you knew that already. Like even if he lied to you and said, oh, you can do it, but you already knew the rules and the customs because you were there. You were not married, engaged to somebody there. So I was like, okay, but her walking with the luggage made me laugh. I'll give that to her.
In
That
the little
definitely
heels and the cute little dress. Poor thing. It was all
with
falling
the
into the
fringe,
road.
with the
And like
fringe, and she's
and
like,
the
oh,
kids
like this.
I'm like, dude, can somebody help her?
And
Please?
production's there. There's like a whole team
Oh.
of people of the boom mic. Like there's probably like 6 people there filming her like struggle to like walk down the
And then I
street.
got real nervous whenever she walks back to her luggage and it's completely unmanned with her purse on a sidewalk away from I'm like, I hope somebody's been watching her shit. I mean, I don't know much about Morocco, but I don't feel like it's safe to leave anybody's, nice purse and nice
It's not
luggage on
safe to
this.
leave. It's not safe to leave your nice purse anywhere. You could be in fucking Wyoming.
No,
You wouldn't do that.
exactly.
Like, especially like. And then again, she's been there before. She's like, I can't believe I'm back here. Like, But whatever, I know I'm probably being too hard on her, but it's only because someone needs to
You
be.
think it
Um,
you think it's transparent.
and that person will be me. And then, like, she shows herself at the beach getting a tan. She's like, look at me, and then
I think she's pretty.
she is pretty, but she's not naturally pretty. She like I when my
Well,
first note
we'll
was too
see.
much work.
They'll show her without makeup eventually, and probably
No, they
without the
won't.
wig. You never know.
Um, she doesn't want to be surprised when. Oh, and then she was saying that like she sent him like every picture of her, I guess beaver, tits, clams, all of it. Like spread eagle on the bed, like, and she's like, well, he never sent me anything back, like, risque. So she doesn't know what she's dealing with, and she doesn't want to get married to a guy with an uncircumcised dick or a dick that's too small. Well, amen, sister. Like nobody wants to.
Yeah, that would be definitely a damper on things, either one of those situations. But I don't know. If I was in love with somebody, I think the conversation would come up. Are you circumcised or no? I don't know. That's going to be the next drama. He's got a little wee wee
She's only been talking to
and
him for 5
dad
months.
nipples.
And she's determined to go there on the first day and get married. Who does that? Where are
Engaged.
her parents?
I don't
Where's
know.
Kris Jenner when you need her? Where's the momager? Because Kris Jenner would put an end to that real fucking quick. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. Yes. That would be like Ray J and Kim all over.
And there's no way that anybody can tell me in this chat that her and her sister are not trying to be Kardashians. Like they are. It's written literally all over the goddamn face. Like, and the way they act, and like I didn't know whether to call them like Kim and Chloe or Kendall and Kylie. Like I didn't, because they're trying to be like I guess the younger ones, right?
Yeah.
But you're gonna marry a guy with possibly the tiniest dick you've ever seen, like a short dick. Short, don't want no short dick, man, like that. Eeny
Good
weeny.
question. Little bitty short dick. Do Muslims circumcise?
Don't want.
Yes, they do.
Um,
Yes, Muslims circumcise male children, and it's a nearly universal practice in the Muslim world for religious and cultural reasons. Good question, though.
so at least she's got that going for her, I guess. Oh, don't even get me started on Tiger Bush, please. I don't have enough. I don't have the strength for that. But that's a good actually parallel, because when Tiger Bush went over to go marry Adnan, she's like, I'm just gonna have. I'm still gonna have my glam squad, and I'm still gonna be me, and I'm gonna wear like t-shirts and have my tits pop out. And look at her; she looks like she's been an Arab woman for like 40 years now. It's covered, you
Well, I don't
know,
remember this person. What season was this?
Tiger Lily. It was
I don't remember this person.
she's got like the bad um roasted hair from dyeing it blonde so many goddamn times.
Hey, watch it.
Um no, your hair no, her hair is fried.
No, it's
Fried.
not. She looks very pretty. But when was their season? Y'all know. Oh, last year. That's why I haven't watched this shit in a couple of years. But I guess I'm gonna get back into it if we're gonna do these recaps. So
But
here we
Tiger
are.
Bush was like,
Tired.
I'm not gonna change myself, and like, my Muslim man is not gonna change me. Well, look at her now.
Yeah,
You
what does she
know,
look like now?
both her and on top
Oh,
of the way she, she's covered, like, with the head covering, and she can't wear, but like she's even gone so far because Adnan's been in trouble for quoting Hitler and saying how he was right.
what?
Adnan is quoting Hitler.
Oh, they have a little
Uh,
baby.
and like
Yeah, it's probably
I don't know.
not the
At
best to be
least
quoting
at
Hitler.
least at least no, at least nothing really. Forget it. Forget that point I was going to make, because it doesn't make sense. Then and Mohammed and all the girls on the way to the airport. Oh, and then she gets fired from her job. All of a sudden, Wendy, I love you. Wendy,
Hmm.
you and the internet today with that comment.
Is that the lady from Argentina?
Eva Braun was Hitler's wife.
Oh.
That, well, they got married. I think the day before, like they committed suicide together in the bunker
Oh,
before,
that's
like World,
right. Now
World
that's
War II
right.
ended.
That's right. That's
That
right.
that comment, Wendy, wins the internet today for me. I should send you a super chat for that comment because that was a good comment.
Mhm. She got kicked off the show.
Well, when your husband's quoting Hitler and saying like, because of like, the war between like Palestine and Israel, and then Adnan was just saying like Hitler was right and this, that, and the other, and yeah, like uh, it's all insane to me. Um,
Yeah,
so the
that's who
big
I was thinking
story.
of, Julie.
So we talked, her big story is like, oh, there might have been some overlap in between the two Moroccan fellas that I've been courting, and now trying to get engaged to. So I guess that'll be like the smoking. Like, it's always like, oh, I have a secret. Like we've been down this road 90 day.
We know that we've seen this before.
Like that's why like this show gets stale to me. It's like, oh, but he doesn't know my secret. Like we've seen this happen. I mean, I've been covering this show since day fucking one, since like 2012, when the show started. Here we are in 2025. I remember talking to my friend Danielle at my court reporting job. I'm like, you have to see this show. It's called 90 Day Fiance. Like, it's crazy. These people have to marry these people in like 90 days, or they get deported, and it's wild. And like now it's 13 years later, and it's like, oh look, it's the same shit that happened on season one with different people. That's why I lose like
You really got
my
you
love
gotta you
for it.
gotta you gotta start watching Damn Mormon Wives. You've got to. You would love that shit.
I tried watching it. Like
Did
someone in my
you?
comments said to me, like I should watch Balin and like cover that. No, I tried watching Balin. Like I have
I'm not
limited
talking about
time.
Balin. I'm talking about the Secret Wives of Mormon Lives. That shit's crazy. They get ketamine. They have orgies. Like it's a wild ass show. They don't
Oh, I
drink
didn't know
though.
that.
Yes, they are in this huge like swinger scandal, and like a couple of the girls are just like shit starters, and they all go do ketamine treatments because they can't do drugs and they can't drink, so they go do ketamine to make everything better in their relationships. You know, it's
Like
great.
ketamine, like Special K.
Yeah, but so med spas, a lot of places now do ketamine infusions. And you go and like in the Mormon Wives, they're in this big plush recliner and they have their sleep masks on and they get an IV of ketamine
So
to
I
bring them
did K a
closer.
couple times in my 20s, and I
It's
didn't
not
like
the
it.
same. It's not. I've never, I've never done ketamine, but that's a
I
thing at med
did.
spas now.
I did it twice. The second time I did it, I was like, oh my God, like 21 or 22 in college. And like, I was like, I had to go to the bathroom. And then I just slid down the bathroom door and I didn't wake up until like 8 hours later. And I'm like, what happened?
I think you did too much. I think these are micro dosing ketamine infusions, but still, nonetheless.
that's the last time I ever did K, was when I was like, I had to go to the bathroom, and I just slid down the fucking door, and I woke up 8 hours later in the K hole, and I was like, huh? What just happened? Like, no. So, yeah, maybe I'll give it a while. I just canceled my. I had Hulu and Disney bundle. I just canceled it. I'm like, I never watch anything on it, so why the fuck am I going to pay for it? Yeah, like so they like micro. Okay, I don't know. Like it fucked up my vision. Like I saw lines in my vision when I was on it. Like that just
It
made me
does.
all weird.
We get it. We give it sometimes, or they give it during anesthesia, and sometimes even post-op. And one of the residents gave this lady at one time, and she thought I was Tweety Bird because it makes you hallucinate sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, it sure fucking does. Like I
Mhm.
did. And like, listen, I
Yeah.
lived in my 20s. I went to school, I was valedictorian, I played tennis, but like I also lived. And I have no shame in talking about my drug stories from back in the day. And I did some special K in the dorms, and oh hell no. No, 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 no. Never, that was the last time I ever fucked with that shit. I for
She
me to like
did.
black out for 8 hours on I was no, I'm good.
She thought I was Tweety Bird. She thought my friend was what's that lady's name? For the green lady from Z- Gamora. What's her name? From
Sodom and Gomorrah?
no,
Oh,
no,
oh, oh,
no.
from the Avengers.
Yes, and then she thought she was watching a K-pop band across the way. Like those are the three. And then she thought her dad was a donkey. So I
He's
was like,
also the
well,
girl in Jumanji.
oh really?
You know that? The green, like the robot one?
Yeah, no, she's the one that's the Infinity Stone guy. She's the one that's his daughter that he saved
Oh, that he
from the
dropped off to get the Soul Stone. That one.
yes, that yeah.
Yeah, I know my Avenger stuff. Yeah, no, the girl that was in Jumanji was the robot one. I forget their names. N something. Anywho, I don't even know, but yeah, okay, so yeah. And if you want to do K, don't do it.
Yep, see,
Ever.
Gamora, I was right. I was right. I was right. See, I have a little boy. I watch this shit now. All right, moving on. Sorry, I got 20 minutes till I got to move upstairs. Sorry,
Okay,
not trying to be.
so finally when she gets there with the luggage that she's been carting, he can't kiss her. And then she's like, "Oh, what the fuck? I thought we can kiss. I thought you were above that." And he said, "I never said that," which he did. He said it wouldn't be a big deal. So he lied to her. What's the sister's name of Gamora? Now it's gonna bother me. Gamora and the robot one. What was the robot one?
Oh, didn't they go? Didn't they have a battle in that one show? They ended up battling each other, and then like, oh, it's I could see it in my head, the scene in my head.
Because when
I
we
don't
had
remember.
COVID,
Like,
we watched every Marvel movie like in order of like the we should watch them. So I when we were sick, we sat on the we brought our mattress onto the
Nebula.
living room floor. Nebula, that's it. Nebula. Okay, she's the one. And Nebula is also Ruby Roundhouse in the Jumanji movies. Ooh, I love. I can't wait for the next Jumanji movie to come out because I love those movies. Anywho, all right, so she's like, "Well, fuck this. Like I'm walking away." Like we have our first runoff of the season, Emma, and I guess we'll see where that goes. Moving on. Do you need to like switch places before we get to the next your next?
No, we can do. I'll move up there in 13 minutes.
All right, let's go to Rick then. I'm gonna keep Laura for last.
I love
Um,
Rick. I love that he taps. Sorry, I had to say that. And he looks like a mix between Michael Strahan and Mike Tyson.
he does look like Michael Strahan a little bit.
That he's
Yeah.
buff, real buff.
So Rick is
Thank you, Pam.
52. He's from LA. He's a jack of all trades, which we've heard before on the show. I do everything. Like Oshama, he's a bard, he's a poet. He could do any. Remember Debbie and
Mhm.
Oshama? That
Mhm.
reminded me of like that. Um, and Debbie talked about Oshama. Oh, me and Oshama, like we're gonna make it work. So, um, and there was something like terrible that happened to Rick, also, which wasn't mentioned on the show. And don't misquote me here, but I believe that Rick had a baby with one of his exes, and the ex 86 the baby, little Lita adjacent. Yeah.
How do you know this?
Sarcasm wrote something on it.
What?
I'll pull it up. Hold on.
He's got 5 children and his 2 little baby boys. You know who that reminded me of? It was Robert's little boy, whatever, that he was really young and first on the show, and he
Oh,
just the cutest
that
little
poor. Yeah.
what? For what?
No,
No, I'm
I'm
talking
talking
about
about like
no, I'm talking
when
about
Robert and
Robert's.
Annie lost their son. That was
Right, I know
heartbreaking.
that's not what I'm talking about, but yeah, that is sad. I'm talking about Robert's little boy from his previous relationship when he was a little bitty old little thing, and those little guys that were on this first episode, they couldn't be any cuter. They were so freaking adorable. It's Frederick and Samson. Samson. They were so cute.
I think I
Little
found
little
it.
stinkers.
Yeah.
Little stinkers.
Hold on, I'll share the screen. I was gonna like do a separate live about this, but let's just talk about it now. Oh no, what I do? No, that's not right. Okay, hold on. StreamYard changed everything. Like the buttons are in
They
different
did.
fucking places. I can't stand it. Okay.
That's what you get for your 50% increase in price.
$50 a month. $50 a month for this shit.
Oh no, look, Robin says it was the ex's new boyfriend's the one that K'd the baby.
Yeah, like I wasn't 100% before. That's why I said don't quote me
Oh
on this.
my God. And look, he was another little cute little stinker. They all look the same. They're so cute. They all have that little cherub face.
Like, do you want to read the article or
Yeah,
like
read it.
let me see how I get to it.
So
Let's see.
precious. Poor
Let's
little
see.
fella. Oh, sarcasm. Oh, I thought she followed me. Follow her.
Sarcasm is a him, by the way.
Is it? I've talked to him before.
Me and Sarcasm are like the OG bloggers of 90 Day. Like we were the first two people. Like me and Sarcasm go way back. How do I get the link to it? Let me see.
Yeah, look, sarcasm follows Jen. I feel like a lot of the people that used to follow me from the show, like Jovi and Yara and all of them, they all stopped ever since I stopped blogging about it. They've all stopped following me. But I do have some mainstays with the old cast. I think Danielle and Kim and David Tober, blah, 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 um,
Tobo.
Tobo, yeah,
Hold
and
on, I'm trying to find
Rebecca.
the article. There it is. Okay. And if you're not following Sarcasm, follow them because you know they're pretty thorough. I'm gonna hold on. Nope, wrong button again. Share screen. There we go. I don't like having my face on like when I read. So let me see here. Um, so 90 Day Fiance before 90 Days season 8 star Rick Van Vector. That sounds like an evil. That sounds like a villain's name. Rick Van Vector. Like that should be like a
Ben Vector.
right. Like that sounds like Lex
Oh
whatever.
my God.
His 2-year-old son was murdered by the boyfriend of his son's mother in 2013. 2-year-old Farrell Van Vector was murdered in November 2013 by 26-year-old Matthew Berry, who was the live-in boyfriend of Farrell's mother, Adriana Brown. Berry, Farrell, and the mother's child, Adriana Brown, had spent November 19th running errands together. Berry wanted to pick up a tool at Home Depot in Mojave, but Brown asked him to drop her off at the California City home first. He asked if Farrell can come with him for the trip, and she agreed. They were supposed to return that evening, but Berry said he decided to go off-roading instead of heading to the store. Investigators found his vehicle stuck in the desert and used a tractor to remove it. An hour after Berry left with Farrow, Brown started texting Berry, insisting that he would bring Farrow back. Berry replied initially, but eventually stopped responding to texts and calls. Farrow's mother didn't want to fear the worst, but she called hospitals and she reported Farrow missing. Brown said that she went to a sheriff's office on Wednesday morning. A bus driver came upon. This is horrible, man. Lord. A bus driver came upon Farrell and Berry lying next to a road outside California City morning of November 20th. The driver realized the child was dead after the two boarded the bus, and he alerted the authorities. So this guy took the dead kid on a bus. Is that what I'm reading? Is that what I'm reading? That he killed the
Yeah,
kid
yeah.
and then got on a
Oh
bus?
my God.
This is insane. I haven't read this article yet, so um Barry refused to perform CPR on the child during the short bus ride, despite a bus dispatcher pleading with him to do so. He refused to let anyone near the boy. It wasn't until Barry saw police waiting at California City intersection when he began to perform CPR. The reports say Farrow was pronounced dead at the scene and Barry was arrested. The official autopsy determined Farrow died of blunt force trauma to the head and abdomen as a result of a homicide, and that's the
Oh
guy.
my God.
Boy, it kind
Keep
of
going,
sounds
she
familiar,
says.
like how a baby could just have like a weird spinal collapse, and but it's normal.
Look, read it again.
Um, Adriana Brown and Matthew Berry. Adriana Brown and Matthew Berry had been dating for about 5 months at the time of Farrow's death. She told, I don't know what that is, Choppy, whatever that is, News, that she didn't introduce Berry to Farrow until they had been dating for 2 months. Rick Van Vactor, that's Rick, spoke with News on the phone and said he'd met Barry in person just twice, and they spoke on the phone a couple of times. Their relationship was kind of volatile, Rick said of Barry and Farrow's mother. They argued all the time and stuff, but he never mentioned anything physical. So this guy was found
25
guilty.
to life. He should have had life, period.
Yeah.
How old was that little baby?
7 months.
That's
Boy, about this.
it? No, that was
How old?
Robert and
How old?
Annie's.
Hey, Brooke, how old was Lita's baby?
5 weeks.
Mhm.
But no, how old was this the little boy Pharaoh?
He was young. He was
He
what?
looked like 2 or 3. Oh, maybe even younger than that.
I thought he was. I
Two,
don't.
two, two, two. It says 2 right there. Okay, keep going.
2-year-old Pharaoh. Okay, so he was 2. Adriana Brown and
Oh,
Matthew Berry had been dating for 5 months. At the time she told. Okay, I read that already. In 2018, Matthew Berry pleaded no contest to first-degree murder of Farrow. He was found guilty and sentenced to 25 years to life in prison. There's nothing we can do to bring back the victim. Nothing we can make the family whole again. Kern County Deputy DA Nick Lakey said. But that's not an appropriate sentence. He deserves to spend the rest of his life in prison, which I think we all agree on. According to the California Department of Corrections, Matthew Berry is still in prison. His parole eligible date is listed as May 2031. So this motherfucker is going to get out in 6 years.
no fucking way. Look at that little angel. Look at that baby. Oh,
What a
how could
sin.
any fucking monster do this to, like, just like stupid LM? How could anybody hurt another human, let alone a little angel, innocent baby? Ah, that is, I did not, I'm moving upstairs now, so that's why my camera's off. That is, I did not expect you to say anything of the sort like this.
No, like yeah, someone had told me about it, and I was gonna do a separate live about it, but might as well say it now because we're talking about the show, and so Rick, this poor guy, has been through a lot.
If I drop and come back, it's because I have to switch to my hotspot. I
That's
got one of
fine.
those boosters on Black Friday. I just haven't hooked it up yet because I don't tend to get good internet up here. Ugh.
That's fine. Like, don't worry about it. But yeah, like, and again, I don't know, man. I don't know how anybody could hurt a child. Hurt a child to like the point of murder, no less. Right, Lita?
It's fucked up. And then bringing him on the bus, not giving CPR. I wonder if he ever had. Poor mom, too, man.
Oh, I'm sure. Like I always think, like at the same time, like when the news came out about Lita and the baby, which Lita put out to herself, like nobody would have known any fucking thing about Lita's baby if she didn't go live from the hospital on Instagram and tell the world what fucking happened. I would have known. Brooke would have known. And but she had to go live and make a thing out of it. Not because she was worried about the baby or she cared about the baby, because she pronounced the baby dead before it was even dead.
No,
But she
she wanted
wanted to like,
sympathy and to
yeah.
try to and to clear her name before anything came out.
We didn't really get much from Rick's storyline from this episode, other than like, he is dating Trish, who's from Madagascar, and she's 25, and she looks cute. But then I'm looking
Mhm.
at the age difference, and I'm like, okay, he's 52, she's 25. Here we go again. Like,
Right. And he ghosted her. Or she ghosted him,
he
sorry.
goes to him.
I'm trying to get how I want to look on this camera, but it's not working out. Oh well.
She ghosted him for 5 days. He was worried about like her ex that was rich. And then again, secret number two. Well, what she doesn't know is that I did something in those 5 days. So you're really gonna use like two secret storylines, like recycled. I'm trying to separate like the stuff that you like that we just spoke about, which is awful. About him losing his baby, which is terrible.
Mhm.
But like now, like going back talking about the show, which we're not supposed to know anything about this yet. For me, you have two cast members who don't know these people, that are hiding stuff from each other, which we've seen a million times in the past. And my favorite part of his segment was the cookout that they had, and they're all playing domino.
Mhm. Yeah, he's got his children are like his I guess that was his eldest at 29. 29.
29.
But um but yeah, I think his little family's all cute. I like his daddy. His dad's cute.
And that's about it for that. Like, that's all we saw for like that segment, right? Like, am I missing anything else from that?
Mm-mm. Other the
I
fact
will
that he's an
say that Trish looks
absolute
cute.
badass tap dancer. Can we give more credit where it's due? That man can dance. I was watching him tap, and I'm like, first of all, I want to go buy me a little, you know, floor and some tap shoes. I've been saying that for years, but that man is an excellent tap dancer. Take
He's
it from
like,
somebody
come
that,
on down. I know a
oh, he's
whoopee spot
excellent.
where the gin is cold and the piano's hot.
Piano's
It's
hot.
just a nightly all, but it's a nightly brawl. Like,
Roll
yeah,
that jam. Oh,
yeah.
and the Mormon wife that didn't win Dancing with the Stars is going to be Roxy Hart on Broadway. By the way, sorry, just to bring that back.
And all that
Whitney.
jazz. Any way I could try to like sing that song on a live, I'll do it.
We've done it
Um,
before.
no, and I will continue to do it forever. So there's that. Oh, heebity bibbity. Oh my god, I haven't
Bibbidi
said that in
bibbidi.
so long. Oh,
I
heebity
know.
bibbity. But yeah, but like tap dancing is a lost art, so I like that about
He's
him too.
excellent. Excellent. That was some really technical moves.
You don't see tap dancers like in the '80s when we were kids. Like tap dancing was like a real art form, like and like a lot of my friends like growing up like went to tap dancing school, and like that was a thing. Now, not so much anymore.
I
I don't
took
know.
for 16 years tap
You
from the time I
did?
was mhm, from the time I was 2 till I was 18. Sure did. And I
Get
even want like
get the shoes
what
out.
listen to this. Listen to this. One of the guys,
I did
the
not know
original
that about
guys,
you.
one of the original guys from a chorus line, we had went to a dance convention, a Tremaine convention, and one of the teachers for the tap master class was one of the guys from a chorus line. And I will never forget, it was a huge ballroom, huge from front to back, filled up with various dance studios and dancers. And he picked me and my friend from our dance studio and like two other people we didn't know. He made everybody else sit down, and he made us do the combination he taught because we, got it really fast and did such a good job. And he ended up signing my Tremaine little, remember those shiny jackets we used to wear in like the 90s? I don't know what kind of material. They had the cuffs. Anyway, he signed my jacket. Yeah, I went to Tremaine all through dance. But yeah, I can't believe you didn't know I was a tap dancer. I love to tap. I always said I'm really good at it because my legs are so short. and it
So,
was easy for me to move my feet really fast.
so now when you're playing trivia on yourself, I'll come in first place because now I know that you're tapped. I had no idea. Did you have like the picture with the top hat and the cane?
Oh,
Like all my friends did?
yes, yeah. Well, we had different costumes every year. But I mean, I did tap, I did ballet, I did point, jazz, lyrical, everything I took from the time I was 2.
So you're a dancer.
I am. That's why I reinvented myself as a Zumba instructor in my 30s, and that was pretty easy to do. But yeah, my
I
whole
have
life
to
is
see the
Zumba.
picture of you with the top hat and the cane. I had my
I'll
one
have
of
to
my
dig him
best friends
up.
growing up was in tap, and like every picture was always like the top hat, and the fucking cane.
Tap
Like
was one of
I
my
played tennis
favorites.
with him. We had tennis tournament to play together. We were doubles partners, and he couldn't make it because he had a tap recital that night. I'm like, are you kidding me? Um, but yeah,
I
like
will
I
never
didn't know.
forget learning to do pullbacks, which is it's brush. I don't even know how to do it slow anymore. I can still do it to this day fast as fuck. I remember being in the hallways in middle school because I couldn't learn the pullbacks, which it's brush, heel, step, brush, heel, step. That's what it is. Brush, heel, step, brush, heel, step, brush, heel, step. But you got to do it really, 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 really fast, so it sounds like and then then you do the brush, heel, steps, and then you cross over brush, heel, step, cross, brush. And it's fast as fuck. And I mastered it and can do it to this day.
Very good, very impressive.
Thank you. I'll
I
show you one
learned
day.
something new about you tonight. You've never, in
Mhm.
all the years that I've known you, you've never told me that. So
I told you I took dance all my life. I guess I didn't specify though. Yeah.
dance,
I know.
yeah, but like not like specific. Very cool.
Thank you.
Shuffle ball change.
What about
Cool
a time
kill.
step? You don't remember the time step? Time step's pretty classic.
Your
But
big
what I'm
titties
trying to
get in the
say,
way.
I didn't have big titties but my whole life, John. But especially then, I was probably like in high school, I was like 98 pounds. But
I was 98 pounds in high school too. I was like nothing. I was a horse in high school.
uh, did we do shuffle chain? Yeah, I remember it all because that's one of those you can't really unlearn tap. But Rick's moves were really advanced and really good. I mean, he was doing some serious technical footwork. It was excellent.
All right, so he's a real performer,
Hmm.
and he sells wigs, which his ex-wife got him into, and I
Another,
guess
maybe that's where
maybe
Emma
he
got
could sell
hers.
maybe he could sell Emma some wigs. I don't know.
They're both from LA.
Amen.
Hmm.
I'm sure they hang out. All right, let's get to the
Probably.
last couple,
If
which
they don't, they should.
my this is where I'm putting the money on for like the most authentic couple for the season. Not authentic. I like Laura. So Laura
I
is
like
a
her
real.
too, but she reminds me so much of Rebecca. Go ahead.
I know, and I don't like Rebecca.
I do.
Her and her Joel's chicken, trying to give Ziad trying to give Ziad chicken at the back door, like bags and bags of chicken. Like we don't know if like what you're doing, honey. And then she's like, I got fired. I'm like, it's probably because you're giving your boyfriend bags and bags of fucking food out the back fucking door. Like, anybody who worked in a restaurant ever knew exactly what she was doing. Um, and if I got fired from Joella's, well, that's because you're giving away all that fucking food. So Laura's 47 from Washington, from Vancouver, Washington.
Hmm.
Um, she's a pickleball player, which I'll give her a demerit for because I can't stand pickleball. Any tennis player, like I am, any tennis player will say that pickleball is like ping pong. So, but she likes
That looked
pickleball, and
fun.
it's for people who aren't good at tennis and they want to like still play, but like not make it so hard. But she actually. I know how to watch people when they're playing like tennis or pickleball, and she's actually quite good at it. I will give her that credit. Um, and she's also a teacher, a fifth grade teacher, and I was a teacher, so I like her on that one. Um, she's a fan of Chat GPT, which she likes to have conversations with Chat. I guess I'm the only person who's not on board with Chat GPT. I've never used it. I I
I've
I,
used it
I
a couple times just to ask questions and stuff.
Like, do
And
you Google it? Like, how do you
how do
even get
you,
ChatGPT
I was about to
up? Like, how
say,
do you even do that?
how do you get it to where it's like an Alexa, on Alexa, to where it's talking to you over an intercom? That, I mean, I have the app on my phone. I don't pay the monthly service fee or whatever. Evidently, you can make a lot of fucked up, mean ass pictures of people on if you pay uh subscription, which I have been tempted to do. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know how. So, but anyway, you can pay a subscription for it. But I just don't know how. It's like her sounds like it's an Alexa, like she's like, "Hey, what do I wear to go line dancing?" And it's like, "Hey, girl, if you have some good jeans or leggings and maybe throw on a pair of cowboy boots and you'll fit right in." I'm like, "Damn." And she's like, "Thank you."
Well, we
How do
know
you
it's
do
how
that?
Lita wrote her 4 books. So, those
For sure. Those
crazy
typos, though.
testimonies.
I don't think ChatGPT would make that many typos. I don't. Her
Very
publisher
lazy.
needs to be fired. Yeah. All
What
one word.
publisher? Linda Martini Enterprises Publishing Company? Like,
Linda Martini, yeah, the
what
publisher,
publisher?
the ghost
So,
publisher.
I like her. I
Uh-oh.
think Laura is gonna, like, hold on. Can you take over? Cody's calling me. Can you take over for a second?
I think it's me if you're worried about the connection. I never.
Cody's calling. Take over.
Can y'all hear me okay now? I just reconnected to my hotspot. But yeah, I really do. I do like Laura a lot. And I feel like, I mean, they give you these teasers at the end of each episode. And I don't know. I mean, I don't want to jump ahead, but I really like her and her bestie. I mean, what's wrong with them? What's wrong with, and I think she likes him too. Again, I'm getting too ahead, but I like her, and I think she's sweet. She reminds me. First thing I thought of when I saw her was like, "Damn, you look like Rebecca," and we just saw Zia. That's weird. Um, but yeah, and she's into her health journey. She's lost a bunch of weight. Um, Yay for you, Irish. Hey, you won a membership earlier. Yeah, they do that a lot, Julie, for to get your footwork, your fancy footwork in line because that's, and also it has to do with your hips as well, like because with a lot of ballet you have to round out your hips, and so but with tap it's also for the footwork. Um I thought she was going to be using him in his puzzle. Yeah, she's genuine, but I don't know about him. I don't know about him with the neck tattoo. She does like her good she likes her good romance novels. So I think, she thinks she's found her main character of a, romance novel, a smutty romance novel. I'll be right back too, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go tell my son hello from school. Hold on.
Sorry, I'm back. Brookie, there. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Is Brooke there? I don't even know. I'll go back. I'll go back into Laura. Okay, so I like Laura. Um, she has a penchant for reading and writing like little smut novels, which is okay. I didn't like, as a teacher, you have to be so careful about like, what you say in public or like what you do. So that made me like a little worried for her that like, you're on TV and you're saying that and she read out loud the paragraph that she in one of the books that she wrote, which was like, eloquent in a Danielle Steele type of way. But I was okay with that. She was married at 21 and it didn't work out. And where is Brooke? I guess she's busy. Um, and now she is on the show dating somebody from Turkey, and his name is Beer Can. I'm gonna call him Miller Lite from now on because
Budweiser, yeah.
well, I'm gonna call him Miller Lite. Beer Can. I'm like, oh, his name is Beer Can. That's fun. Hey, Sly. Hi,
Is it
Muxie.
beer can or like Birkin? I mean, she pronounces it like Birkin, doesn't she?
I like Beer Can, so that's what I was sticking with. But Miller Lite and Miller Lite Beer Can looks like just a dick from like the clips that we see like coming up on the season. I don't like him.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't either.
but Beer Can is younger. So we're at this point again now where you have like, I don't want to call her older, because she's in her 40s, but you have someone in their 40s, but someone in their 20s, and we know how that usually works out, right? But I do like
Hmm.
her, and I actually do believe in her. Like of all the
Me too.
people that we saw on this show, if I had to go all in with a cast member, it would be with Laura, because I do believe what she's saying. And then we meet our friend Michael, and my first
I
thing when
love him.
I did too. My first thing when I saw Michael was friend zone. I don't know if you could, yeah. I thought that Michael was friend zone because Michael and Laura are like thick as thieves. They spend every pretty much minute together, and like I have my best friend Reagan. Like that's how we used to be, and I know what it's like to have a friend, but like me and Reagan were never interested in each other either. But it seems like Laura at some point was interested in him, and it seems like he was interested in her at some point, but he didn't want to close the deal, and it's
He's an
because
attractive man, and I think he's been there with her during her health, her weight loss journey. And yeah, they do everything together. They're like peas in a pod. I
cat
think he
lover.
likes
Did
her.
you see my bridal party? My bridal party was 10 women. So like all my best friends have been girls. My whole life. Like I've had a couple of guy best friends who were straight. But those Lou, um, that's pretty Lou, and that's pretty much it. But like, yeah, like I I like Laura. I like Michael. I think that Laura and Michael together are a better fit for each other.
Definitely. I mean, you don't have to jump through the hoops. You don't have to like go overseas. You don't have to worry about a visa. He's right there every moment of every day. And she said it's everything but physical. So something tells me that he's going to go ahead and because I think he likes her. I do. I think she likes
Oh, of
him.
course he does. And like I think that when she said to him like, well, what are you gonna do? Like you never pulled the trigger. Like I think she gave him the out. Be like, listen, if Laura, in my opinion, wasn't interested in Michael, she would not have even had that conversation with him. You know what I mean? But then
Mm-hmm.
they had their moment and it passed where they could have like combined, but like he was too afraid to do anything because, and it broke my heart when like he was crying. And he was like, when you're born with a birth defect, like you learn to reject people before they reject you. And I felt that same way in my own life. Like, when you feel like something's wrong with you, or, you don't want to give anybody a reason to like hate you. You want to hate them first. Like, and
Exactly.
I understand that, you know.
But despite
Um,
that birth defect, that I could tell something was wrong, and it wasn't until he got the close up that I think it was a cleft palate. and it looked like he might have had a repair. He's a good looking guy. Like
Yeah.
that is overlookable, like you just because he might have had some surgery to correct the cleft palate. That is not a big deal because I mean, he's a nice looking man, honestly. So
Yeah,
I know
and
that
like,
he might feel
I
that
thought
way,
cleft
but
palate too. I thought cleft palate too, but like then like I didn't see like, usually when you have a cleft palate problem, it's that and you have like the thing right here on your lip, because they kind of like put everything together. I didn't see it on his lip, but
I saw a small little incision. But I mean, even if we're wrong on that, whatever, it looks like it had been surgically corrected at some point. But again, it doesn't take away anything from. I think he's still a genuinely handsome man, and I wish he saw that in himself.
wait, Wicked, you have a cleft palate? No.
The repairs are excellent.
Yeah,
They
like
could
I
they're
like
they can be from really severe to minor to whatever. But I know people that have had repairs done, and you can't even tell. I've
this
seen
is
Wicked,
Wicked.
and I
I,
can't
I
even
I
tell.
I would never have known. And Wicked, I've seen you a million times, and everybody else has seen you on my panel, and I would never in a million years ever thought you had a cleft palate. So, and did you have the surgery? So I guess there are like
I
different
think you have
variations
to
of how
have,
bad it is, right?
yeah, it's
Um,
definitely like everything else. Yeah.
that's crazy. Wow, Wicked, I had no idea. Look at all the stuff I'm learning from my
Right,
friends tonight.
Julie.
Both the tap
That's what I
dancer,
meant.
Wicked had a cleft palate. Julie, are you a man? I'm just like I don't know. Like what's the next
She
what's the
is
next thing?
all woman, and you know that.
It's
No,
not a
it's not
big
a big
deal.
deal, and
Like
he looks great. To me, he's a very handsome man.
so, she's going to take Michael with her to Turkey to meet him, and he's worried that and again that I go back to Tiger Bush and Adnan. Do you think Adnan wouldn't even let Tiger Bush have her male hairstylist like work on her hair anymore because he's a man and he shouldn't be near the woman? And this guy, Beer Can, Miller Lite Beer Can, he looks like the type. He looks like a dick, like a
He does.
fucking dick.
Like a
And
narcissist. He just looks like he thinks his shit doesn't stink, and you know, he just looks like a dickhead, like you said.
yeah, we'll see how the season progresses, but I'm rooting for Michael in this scenario. I am
Me too.
and I really do like Laura. And again, like she's like the person that was shown on the cast so far who I fully believe in. You know, my only negative is that when and she's a teacher, so I kind of hold her to a higher regard also. As a teacher, she should probably know that this whole thing with Beer Can, he's going to be very domineering and try to restrict her, as we've seen with every other Muslim man who's dated an American woman on this show. It just never works out the way the American woman thinks it's going to work out, ever.
Mm-mm. And she even said like she had to choose, she didn't know who she's going to choose. And then they flashed to the like next or one of the episodes. And it's like, I think she was going to bring him initially. And then she decided not to. And then he told her like, look, if you need me, you call me and I'll be on the next airplane over there. And then it shows him busting up in his apartment. And that dude's like, I'll fight for my woman. I'm just like, whatever.
But
But
like
yeah,
you
he
don't
looks like a
even know
dickhead.
your woman. Like you're gonna fight for a woman
Mm-mm.
you met like online. Like you don't even know her, and that's where I get like I'm like
Where's he
in
from
my
again?
head.
Tunisia? It's like, isn't that where the scammer, the Tunisian rat, whatever? What do they call that?
What? Who?
Isn't he from Tunisia? That guy,
Turkey.
Turkey. Okay. Don't they have like an entire scam ring that goes on around in those areas? Like,
I'm
where were
not.
they?
I'm
One
not
of
sure
them's
they
England.
might. I can't be 100 on that, but I think that Laura, being a teacher, and I think she's down to earth, and I like her, and then she can swing a
God,
pickleball
can't
racket.
stand that. Yeah, she can,
I
and
think
she can
that
make a good protein bar. I like her mixer
everything's
as
in
well.
Nigeria. I don't know. I hope that I can't see her lasting with him. And again, we're watching before 90 days. Like we're like, most couples don't wind up together at the end. But we'll see. I like Laura.
Holiday Love Rat is what they're called.
What? The Turkish people doing that?
Though this was actually it says holiday love rats. This is typically involves individuals, often in tourist destinations like Tunisia, who manipulate people, usually foreign women, into emotional relationships with the goal of extracting money or obtaining residency, like a visa.
Wicked just texted me and
Oh,
she goes, the entire roof of my mouth was reconstructed. I said I would never have known. Like that's insane. Like um I don't like, this beer can guy. We'll see how it works out. I guess we're gonna see a lot of drama. I feel like Michael is gonna be like shit on, and I like Michael, and he's
I
certainly
hope
been
not.
through enough. And I hope that Laura, you know, if it were me in Turkey and I had to bring my best friend who was kind of into me, which would be weird. That's a weird situation already. Like bringing your best friend that you spend every second of every day together with, when
Hmm.
all of their other friends are thinking like you guys should be like a couple, bringing him to meet my new almost fiance in Turkey, who's like half my age and half his age, and I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's gonna work out with her, between her and Beer Can?
No, I want it to work out with her and Michael. I don't even care about Beer Can at this point. I don't.
I just so
I think he's gonna
Laura,
be a
if you're
dick to her.
listening, we want you to end up with Michael because
Yes, that's what I'm going to be watching her segments to hope for, that their relationship grows and that guy gets the boot. That's what I'd like already after even just one episode. Because he just
because
he
I
just
yeah
looks like a dickhead. Like he's just the way he just the smugness. And I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe they were just showing us the, snippets of, but no, like something ain't right with him. And I like Michael.
I do too, and we'll see. Who was the other one that brought their ex boyfriend with to meet? Oh, it was the one. It was the girl. They were, and the guy was like in. It was the Indian guy with the unibrow,
That narrows it
and
down. A
they
lot of
met
them
in
had
South
unibrows.
Africa, and he had beautiful like eyes. It was an Indian guy. He had a very bad unibrow,
I feel
and
like a lot of the men on the show had unibrows though, so I'm not think
he
it's not
brought.
clicking.
I think they met in South Africa, and then she brought her ex with her, and then that didn't take. Can't remember their names. You know what I'm talking? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Sunny. Yeah, that's it.
Sunny,
I forget the girl though, and the girl was like, but the girl was young. Like she wasn't in her 40s, she was in her 20s. Like Laura has the wisdom, like of being in your 40s. Um, but that didn't work out when she wrote her ex, and the ex was like, but Michael's not an ex because they technically never dated. I don't know. It's gonna be Vea. Vea, that's the one. Sunny and Vea. She was from Orlando. You said the name and it all came back. She was in Orlando. She hung out in her backyard with her friends. That's it. So thank you. See?
yeah, and Ari, and Binion also
Biniam.
didn't she also Biniam brought her ex-husband to meet him too, but
He
I don't
he
remember if
did.
they were.
Well,
Yep, yep,
and
yep, yep.
Ari and Biniam are now divorced or on the road to it.
Read MW's comment. She said, "Can I can't imagine y'all doing this recap with Paul. That would have been even crazier, girl."
I was trying to like have a cast member do a recap with me so you could
Poor
see it from like
Paul.
production's angle. And Paul wasn't the only cast member I've reached out to. Like I talked to baby girl Lisa, and she said she would do it. And baby girl Lisa is kind of like a hoot and a holler sometimes because
She
she don't
is.
give a fuck.
Mm-mm.
You
Never
know, and
has.
I like her raspy, like emphysema voice, like and she's coughing. I don't mean it to be shady, but she's like, let me tell you something, John. That's Lisa. And Lisa lets you have it. Like I like baby girl Lisa. I know a lot of people don't like her, but like baby girl
I like her.
Lisa,
I always have loved her.
yeah, like Lisa will let you know how it is, and she'll be blunt as a spoon about it, much like me. So I think that me and like Lisa together on a panel talking about this show would be very entertaining.
It would be.
Um, um, and yeah, Brooke was friends with baby girl Lisa back when we all intertwined. It was through baby girl Lisa. If you want to get technical
Mm-hmm.
on how me and Brooke and Amber all came to be, it was all via baby, and actually it was
It
all,
was this.
yeah,
It was a Soldier Boy scandal with
and
the
it was
Rocco
all,
and the Dom Noddy and yeah,
and
that's
yeah,
what it
Brooke
was.
was
That's whenever
on
John
the
was calling me the
Rocco.
cat's pajamas.
Brooke
Who's
was
this
on the
bitch? He
Dom
thinks he's a
Noddy
cat.
and the Rocco side of it, and then I was on the side of I'm John fucking Yates, and fuck these new people who are coming into my show because I'm the OG. Like, so fuck them. Like, you're not gonna
Those
come onto
lives are
you're not gonna
so
talk about
funny.
my show. You know what I couldn't say about Dom Noddy was that like he bragged about never watching one episode, and then he interviewed cast members, but he didn't know what to ask. And I'm like, you
Didn't know shit.
motherfucker didn't know shit. And then Rocco was the promoter who also didn't know shit. And like it was after they came in, like, because I was gone because me and Cody had split up. So I have taken 2 breaks on social media in my 10 years of being on social media. I have taken 2 breaks where I disappeared. The first time was when Cody was stuck at Home Depot Jen's house and me and him were separated, and I was gone for like 3 months because no. And then the second time was this year when I left again. But in my absence, Dom Noddy and Rocco and all these people thought they were going to come in and take my fucking place. I'm like, oh, hell no. No. Like, you don't know these
Heidi ho,
people.
neighborette. Heidi ho, neighborette. I swear to God, one day we could replay those lives and laugh. I still laugh if I watch those. That vitriol that John had for me, the docs, it was so traumatic. I
Oh
have
my
never
God, the
even
docs. Here we
used.
go again. You're saying it now, like, I never doxed you.
I had
I
never
showed
used
your
social
Facebook
media.
page and I blocked all your kids
You
out of it. I
did.
was
You blocked the
doing
kids out and you didn't have to do that. But what I'm trying to say is it was wild because I've always used my whole first and last name on any social media I've ever had. This was a whole new world to me using fake names and sock accounts. I had never seen the likes of this shit in my life. And this was my first
But then
hoorah.
you
And it
wanted to get
only
all
lasts.
hot and bothered and be like, I'm a big bitch with your eyeball, and like nobody knows who I am, and like you didn't know who I was, what I was capable of, and what I could find
Mm-mm.
out. And I'm like, yeah, I got you, bitch, with your eyeball. That's her. That's her. It's Brooklyn.
Lasted a whole whopping 2 months before my eyeball was obsolete. It's a pretty good idea though, just taking a picture of my eyeball, wasn't it? That just was off the cuff. I had taken a picture and then I just zoomed in and that was my profile.
And you thought that eyeball was gonna save you, and it's
And
gonna
then I
be
would
like
go
all like
live
hot
like
shit. And
this.
this is way before even we were on YouTube. This was IG Live.
Right, on IG. And this is how I go live on
Yeah, Amber
IG.
Roberts.
Like
Amber Roberts.
dare I move my face on my IG lives, I would be fucked. That's how much daring how daring I was back then because I would literally do my lives just like this.
I remember that.
That's all I would show. That's all
I
you got
remember that.
ever.
And I'm like, I'm gonna get this bitch in her fucking eyeball because you and Rocco and Dom, like, I was like, who are these new people? Like, I'm gone for like 3 months, and all these new people come around. And like, I'm like, no, 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 no. Just like now, like I was gone for 6 months this year, 7 months, whatever, and I come back and it's like, who are these new fucking people? Like, are they? It was, but like, I didn't have like the standing I did. Like this year, I left and like people were like, "Oh, don't come back." I don't want to. And you could thank Lita for that. Oh, Amber 10 had hi. The bells must be ringing. Hey,
Hey, Amber.
Amber, did you hear that we were talking about how we all met each other originally back on IG when you were doing your backyard pool lives? And Brooke
Yeah, and
was.
my slip up was not calling Amber from a Google number like I had been doing, and I accidentally called her from my real number, and that's how all y'all found out who I was, and I couldn't do this anymore. Just keep myself anonymous. It was
Wait,
over
Amber,
the day.
didn't you go have like lunch with Dom, Noddy, and Heidi, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly?
they had dinner.
Years, like, god damn, the memories like flooding back to like my brain. Thank you, Barbara.
I
Thank you,
love
Tenet.
I love Ted Head's picture of me as a
A
what is that?
Whoopi?
Chewbacca.
A Whoopi.
Yeah. Isn't that what they do?
Did the noise again.
That's why I can say, oh, do really good too, because I'm a
Oh,
Wookiee.
I can't
Wookiee
roll
the
my R like
Wookiee.
that.
Oh,
I can't do that. So you got me. That's why I was originally a Spanish major in college, and I couldn't roll my R's. I couldn't do it. I
oh, I
can't. I
can.
still can't do it to this fucking day. Can't do it. So I had to change from
Oh,
Spanish to history. I wanted to be a Spanish teacher, and they were like, "You talk like a white boy from Long Island." I'm like, "Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm a white boy from Long Island. You can't be a Spanish teacher with that accent." I'm like, "Well, fuck me. I'll switch it to history." And that's what happened. They were like, "Go live and like my biggest regret, honestly, when I was still a Spanish major, was that like they were like, your accent sucks. You could write in Spanish better than like most elites. You could listen, but your accent is terrible. So you could go abroad a semester, live in Spain, get the dialect down, and and I was like, no, I don't want to live in Spain. I don't want to be that far away. My biggest regret was that.
regret.
I didn't want to, like, I already hated being like 5 hours away from home when I dormed. The thought of being across an ocean was too much for me.
Oh,
Now,
I
if I
would have
could
totally
take it
went.
back, oh my God, I would have done it in a second now. That's one of my biggest regrets in life. And like, I still have not been to Europe. With a history, bachelor's and master's degree, I still have not been to Europe. And that would have been me in Europe having fun, but I was so afraid of being that far away from home. I said no, and I switched my fucking major. Horrible. My biggest regret in life was not doing that. That's my biggest regret. And then also being friends with Jules. No, I'm sorry. No, it was Spanish. It
Lord,
was
she's
Spanish.
gonna be like, y'all can't even do content without mentioning my name. So no comment.
No comment. No comment. But yeah. So, what do we think in summation of the season that is in front of us?
Well, I cannot, first of all, wrap my head around poor Rick. What happened to him? That is super sad. I love his feet footwork. I just like him, and I hope that him and what's her name work out. What's her name? Trish, whatever. I still, despite what you say, I mean, I want, like I said, Rebecca and Michael. I don't care about what's his name. I don't even know his name. What's his name?
Well, it's Laura and
Oh
Michael.
yeah, beer can. What did I say? That's her name,
You
Laura.
said
Laura and
Rebecca.
Michael. Because I'm telling you, she looks just like Rebecca to me.
She
See,
does look like
that was
Rebecca.
accidental. That was accidental, and she just reminds me so much of Rebecca. The hair color,
Yeah, Rita,
her
I
her
need you on
pretty
this. Come on,
face.
Rita's like my information grabber. Rita, I need you on this. Set, set. Go ahead.
I thought you said Harita. I was like, where have you been, Harita? Because I don't have my glasses on right now and I can't see. But
Oh, do you
anyway,
want to get her Rita up?
No, not today.
We could do a
That might
blast from the past live.
that would be a live for late
Rita?
night with wine, I
Wait,
think.
Amber, are you still in the
Definitely.
chat? Have you talked to her, Rita? I bet you she still has like the red bow on her head. I bet you. Remember her? Even Harita, when she was in the hospital, like all like laid out, she had like that red bow in her head. Like that was like my thing with Harita. Like if you ever watch Heather's, like she was like Heather Chandler, always with the red, and that reminded me of like fucking Harita. Harita always had like that big red bow. She would be in the hospital with the red bow, like like I'm like Vince, and then she'd be at Walmart with the red bow.
The
Like it was
red
always had
bow
that red bow.
never
Harita.
failed.
She
That's
always had that
hilarious.
red bow, Harita.
I wonder whatever happened to her. I wonder whatever happened to old Vince. That's
I
funny.
yeah.
I mean, I guess with Jen and Clint, I'm sure Clint would have some kind of ability to reconnect with his. I don't think they were on the same season, but former cast. But
Like
wait. That's how
Lord.
Rita and Amber knew each other was Jen, right? Okay, it's all coming back. Am I wrong?
Wait,
No?
Jen and well, Amber's here. Jen was here before.
I can't see unless I put my glasses on. That wicked insane, which I guess they're not on good terms anymore.
Good
She
old
had a baby?
Harita. Like and like she stood by that red bow. Like, she was in the hospital, she had a red bow to put on. Like she always had it
That
on.
was her that was her,
Her
calling
calling
card, or
card
what am
was
I
her
trying to
red yeah,
say? Her
her calling
her
card
that
was
was
that red
her,
bow.
you know.
There was one time
I
she
didn't
was in
know
the
she had
hospital and she's all bruised up, and I'm not trying to make light of her being in the hospital or whatever that reason, but she had that red fucking bow on. She sure did. Like, and but she was never on
that's
the
so
show,
funny.
right?
No, mm-mm.
It
She
was
hooked up with him
Vince.
after. Oh, that's what it was. It was that Amber interviewed her and Vince on Sherelle. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
I remember like when I first started being friends with Sherelle years ago, Harita was like part of that. Um,
Well, you and Amber paneled with Sherelle for a while.
the reason how I got involved with Sherelle was because for like 15 minutes,
I can't about stand this glare.
Amber was for 15 minutes was like, I guess like Amber, what was your official title on Sherelle's panel where
She was
you
like a
got
researcher.
but like Amber reached out to me and I didn't know who Amber was, and she's like, "Oh, we want to interview you on Sherelle's YouTube." And I'm like, "Who the fuck? Who are you and who's Sherelle?" Like I didn't know anything. And that's how I first found out who Amber was because she reached out to me. That's hands Amber,
That's
you
not
know
how you
that hands to
first
God.
found out. You first found out who Amber was because of the baby girl Lisa stuff, like you said. When that's how you
No,
first found out who
no,
Amber
no,
was.
no, I'm crux. Wait, hold on.
Then y'all like did y'all fall out? I don't remember Amber, refresh my memory. But then Amber got a spot on Sherelle's World, and that was like right after that was I want to say was that summer of 2020. And then
But wait,
y'all
I
became
don't think I was
friends. I
involved.
think y'all
I
became
remember my first memory of Amber is reaching out to me, getting me on Sherelle's thing. Like that's my first memory of Amber. I don't know if the poolside lives were before or after that because it was so many years
before. That was
ago.
in April of 29. No, yeah, 2020 April. I remember them like they were yesterday. Girl. Was it April? Wait. No, because I didn't start until May. Maybe it was Cinco de Mayo was the first time I'd ever talked to baby girl Lisa, but Amber was already, I think, doing poolside live. So it was May 2020.
See, like in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, Amber reached out to me on behalf of Sherelle because she was working for Sherelle to get me on her live, and maybe I pieced it together like that was the same Amber from the poolside lives. Because I remember talking to Amber a million years ago, and like she's like, "Oh, hi, I'm Amber." I'm like, "Who are you? Who's Sherelle? Who's Harita?" Um, and because it was Amber that got me on Sherelle's YouTube the first time I ever went
Well,
live on YouTube.
because after Amber was interviewed by Sherelle with the this one shit. Sherelle then wasn't long after, correct me if I'm wrong, Amber, but that they basically brought her on the show to be a co-panelist with them.
Amber, you want to
And
come up?
so, yeah, you could tell it the best, Amber. You know better than like we're all struggling to remember shit.
Yeah, like it's bad. I can't like.
I remember. I'm pretty sure Amber's the one that gave you my information from my Facebook page that you um.
No, I don't think it was Amber.
I do. That's the only person that would have been able to do that because I've called her from my phone
And
number
I'm going to
on
say this because
accident.
I'm not trying to talk drama, but it was Jules who was also involved with baby girl Lisa, and it was Jules when she was running that Freedom Success like that she was
Right.
running.
But she was talking to
But
baby
it
girl
was
Lisa's
Jules that gave me
friend.
the letter showing that baby girl Lisa was fired, which Lisa blamed
Yep.
on you.
Yep.
Because Lisa
Yep. I
said
remember that.
she only gave that to two people, you and I guess Jules. And
Rocco. Oh, no. She didn't get it from Lisa. She got it from that Nicole girl with the mole. Is it a mole? Yeah.
because
You
I
know,
posted that, it was when like, and like even Lisa didn't even fucking know how I got it. And like,
and she was coming at me like I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I swear to God, I don't even know if she had given it to me at all. But I think she thought she did because I don't. She had never given that to me, from what I
Amber,
remember.
here's the link. And that link is for Amber and Amber only. Um,
I cannot stand this glare on my
but it was
glasses
Jules that gave me under her, like, Freedom
because she
Success
got it
Sobriety
from
account,
Nicole,
that
not
she gave me the
Lisa.
letter that Lisa gave to her about her firing, and I was the one that posted it, and I was the one that blew up because I didn't even know if
Jules
Lisa
gave
knew
it
she
to
was fired at
you.
that point.
Sh Lisa had given it to that Nicole girl that was on the show with her. You don't remember Nicole? Her best friend that they worked together and they were CNAs together at the
Oh, yeah,
wherever
yeah,
the
yeah.
hospice place. So Lisa, and then Lisa thought she gave it to me. She never gave it to me. I don't think she told
I
anybody.
remember
But
Lisa, because me
she,
and Lisa were like tight, and then I got that information, and I'm a blogger, and I fucking posted it. And this is y'all. This is way before I ever made money on like Instagram or YouTube. This was still like pro bono work, and I posted the
she
letter of her firing that
she
I got
doesn't see
from
a link. It's
Jules. You don't see the
but Jules
link.
got it from Nicole. It's the right above MW is me's comment, Amber. Right, the comment before yours, and then it's that one. Right after you say, "I'll come up." Yeah, she
I
can
dropped
clear
it
this up.
again.
I cannot
This should
stand
probably
the
not be involved
glare.
with this 90-day recap. This live should probably end and we start a new one, but whatever.
History lesson.
There you go.
Amber, your tree is so pretty. She sent me a picture of her tree. It's really pretty.
Is that the Timu tree that I have behind me?
No, you don't have a Timu tree. Shut up.
At the Timu background? Watch the beginning of this live if you're a new person coming in and see how beautiful Brooke's house is. And then I have like the Timu edition of Brooke's
Oh,
house.
stop it.
Oh, I can admit listen, you don't have to sugarcoat it. I know when I have two eyes and a brain.
Wait, is that your tree?
That one?
Oh, she might be at a client's house. Or maybe she was showing me the TV. She said she don't see the link. Send it to her in the text.
All right, hold on, Amber.
It does look great. It looks very homey and cozy. I see that, Amber. She doesn't see a link. That's weird. I wonder why. Because I see it on this end. People in the chat, do y'all see a link?
I see the
Why can't
link
you
in the
show it, Free
chat.
Tin Head? I want to see your tree, Free Tin Head. I don't care who you are. I love a good Christmas tree. And I know you don't like me, but it is what it is. I still want to see your tree. Especially if it was, you can't be located and hunted down by your tree. Slice sees it. I wonder why she doesn't see the link. That's so weird.
I texted it to you, Amber. Check your
Oh,
phone.
thank you, Wendy. It's my quick 5 minute makeup.
But I remember talking to Amber on DM, being like, "Who are you? Why are you messaging me? Who's Sherelle?" And then once I got on, I started doing lives with Monica, and I was a panelist on her channel
Mm-hmm.
doing Housewives recaps. Because that's how I got started on YouTube. It was Sherelle and Monica. Like I was on both their panels, and this is before my channel even started. Like I start,
I'm
Monica
telling you
started a
what
YouTube
happened.
channel.
Amber gave you my docs. Y'all became okay
I don't
friends
think it was
after that.
Amber though.
You do, Amber.
Did
I
she
swear
admit to
this
it
is how
already?
I remember it.
If
I
it's her,
think
then
I
it's
think back in
fine.
the day you told me, but that's the only fucking way because she was the only person I was talking to, and I know it wasn't Lisa. That would have been the only other option, Lisa or Rocco, and I know it was neither of them. But that was the only way because I called her with my real phone number and I had been talking to her on a Google voice number. Like when Lisa decided like they were going to have a three-way conversation and call a truce and I deleted everything off my 90 Days on Blast Instagram that had to do with Amber because it was basically an Amber troll page. Um, Thank you, Wendy. I'm glad you like my glasses, TSO.
You can buy them from Wayne's World Fisher Museum. They're in
Shut
the
up.
Garfield.
These aren't the Wayne's World glasses. I came home and had black rimmed glasses, and then John was like, "You look like Wayne." There she is. I took them hoes back same day.
So Amber, tell us all who's wrong, who's right, what went down.
Well, if Brooke doesn't, wait, so Brooke doesn't think that I sent her docs,
Brooke
I
thinks
thought you did.
that you told me her docs.
but you're saying that I didn't?
I don't remember.
Yes,
I don't think it was you, but I don't
I
remember.
don't remember either. I'm just kidding.
it was you, Amber.
It
I
was
already
Brooke.
know. See,
Yeah,
I'm
because Brooke was being a total wicked witch to
I
me with
was.
Lisa
I was.
crap. And
I
yeah,
was.
and
And my
then
first
I
time
was,
being a troll, I was pretty good at it. First time
yeah,
ever.
I hated
Yep.
it. I hated it.
Sorry.
I
We're better
know.
now. We're at a better
And
place.
Amber, was the first
Yeah.
time that we spoke when you DM'd me about going on Sherelle? Because I'm pretty sure like
No,
that's accurate.
because no, because I actually had your phone number, dum dum. And so I called you. Uh-huh. Yeah. Shows how important I was. But yeah, I had
Who
spoke
the
to you
fuck? I was
before
John
that.
Yates. Who the fuck are you? I don't know. Go
I
ahead.
was
Go ahead, Amber.
famous. I was Usman's side chick.
Yeah, she had all the tea.
No,
She ruined the
I don't know
episode
how I
before it
got your
aired.
number. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Amber,
I
me
knew
and
that they
you
were
never
married
spoke
and
about
everything.
Usman. I will die on the sword for this
No,
one.
we
Like
never
I,
did. No. Uh-uh.
yeah, okay, so I'm right.
So that's what I'm
You were
saying. Like, I don't
literally.
know how I
Go
had your
ahead, sir.
number.
So you came up on the chat to say you know nothing and you don't remember anything. So we're all in the same fucking place. Is pretty much what's happening right here.
I
Thank you,
just
W.
remember I called you because you were going in with Brittany was going at you about the Hitler thing. And I was like, oh my
Yep.
God, Brittany. Well, and Sherelle didn't like Brittany at all.
That's for
And so I
Wendy.
was like,
Sorry,
huh?
Thank you, Wendy.
Oh,
you get to Morocco. Go ahead.
oh. And then so I was working with Sherelle doing scheduling the interviews and doing the pre-interviews and all of that. And so I was like, oh my God, we've got to get John Yates because now Brittany is going at John Yates, which is the blogger for 90 Days. And so that's
Well,
when I
when she
called
said like
you.
I should burn in hell and get buck by the
Yeah,
Hitler with gasoline draws on.
yeah,
Yeah.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah, I
yeah.
have that
Because
live
Sherelle
recorded.
already didn't like her. Yeah.
Thank you, MW.
Thank you, MW.
So, but yeah, that was, I mean, that's how it all really started happening. Was like I was I interviewed with Katie Joy, and then I interviewed with Sherelle twice, and then after that, like we just kind of
But Amber,
started.
did me and you speak prior to like you asking me to come on Sherelle's panel because of the Britney?
No,
I don't remember talking to you before that.
no,
She
No, I was right.
wait, but
that's
you
what.
so you anonymously gave him my docs like on IG or what?
It
No,
She
wasn't
said she did.
Amber. Brooke, I'm telling you, it was not Amber that
She
gave it to
just said
me.
it
no,
was.
it
No, she
was
didn't.
me, John. No, it was me
Oh, well then fuck me. I don't know. I don't fuck me. But it
because
wasn't under your name then. It was under a sock account or something like that?
no, it was her Facebook.
No. I know it was her Facebook page, but like when you gave it to me, was it you as Amber Roberts or like you as like,
Yeah,
90-day cunt bitch? Like what?
no, no, it was me because she was coming at because her and Lisa were coming hard for me, and I had just been doxxed by Lisa.
I'm not saying it wasn't warranted, just to be clear.
Oh
It
no, you
was.
deserved it, Brooke. I
I
still am upset
know.
about it.
But I
Like
was
you deserved
watching
it.
John that night, and it was after you and me had already been talking more and more because I wouldn't have just doxed her to anybody. So I would like I knew you that she was coming at you, and then I was like, oh my God, I've got her name. She called me. She called me, and
Told
then
you that's how she knew.
yeah, and then that's when I sent it to you, and that's when you went live in the hotel thing, and you were like, no, you don't have to do this, and you
Uncrack.
kept blocking your eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kept blocking
You
your
don't
eye.
gotta do
You're like,
this
I
no
see
more.
you.
You don't gotta do this no more. Heidi Ho
Yeah.
neighborette.
I
And
thought that
I
was
was
the best
dying
live.
outside. I was dying outside on my front porch, and Jason wasn't here. He was like out of town with his friends or something. I was all by myself. I felt so scared. That's how much of a novice troll I was. And my dumb ass calls Amber with my real number.
Amber,
Yeah.
you're telling like the first time that we spoke directly ever
Mhm.
was when you gave me Brooke's info, is what you're saying.
No, 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 no. No, I
You were
spoke to
talking to
you.
her as Usman's side piece,
Well,
right?
I
I
no,
don't think
I
I
was
was.
no. You
I'm
never.
sorry. I'm gonna call like
Me and you
Audible here.
never talked
I don't
about
think I'm
Usman.
right.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but I called him. I still don't know how I got your number,
But
but or
okay,
maybe
okay,
I did
Amber, this
DM
doesn't
you.
make sense
Hold
to
on.
me. I know I'm right here because
Yeah.
why would you have to DM me on? I remember you DMing me on Instagram, and you're like, "Hi, my name is Amber. I'm working for Sherelle." And listen, I will fucking
Uh,
go through every fucking DM I've ever had on Instagram now because now I'm on a mission mode. I remember your message to me. It was like, "Hi, I'm Amber. I work for Sherelle. And I think something about like Sherelle would like to have you up on her YouTube channel about like what's going on. It was either Brittany or Danielle Jabali, but it was something like I was like, oh hi Amber, okay, like I don't know what I'm
yeah.
doing, and you said it's very easy. Like I'm like, okay. I remember the
Okay.
conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's how I guess that is how I got your number.
So then so strike it from the record that like you gave me Brooke socks. Because if you did give me Brooke socks, it would have been under a sock account because when you first introduced yourself to me, like, hi, I'm Amber, like,
Uh,
I'm like, oh, okay. Hi.
It might have been
I
from
work for
her
Cheryl's
her
World.
Lisa wishes she was me account is probably what it was from. No?
I
I'm
just
telling you.
remember
I'm telling you,
specifically
I'm right
giving
on
it
this one.
to him, but are you sure of the timeline happening? Like, because weren't you already up on Sherelle's with Brittany about
I'm gonna
Laura?
pull up Cheryl's channel and find out go back to 20, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
2020.
20.
It would have been between May
2020.
and July 2020.
Yep.
Yeah, it would
2020.
have. Yeah, exactly. Like July, June, July, August of 2020 would be the first time I was ever on Cheryl's panel.
Yeah. Because I started my channel in July. No, June, the late part of June.
No, it was 2020. Yeah. No,
Mhm.
no, it was 2019.
No,
Wait,
No,
it
2020.
was 2020.
it was
It was 2020.
lockdown. Yeah,
It was 2020.
yeah, it was lockdown. So, but yeah.
Y'all don't know about Amber's origination story into this stratosphere?
Oh
Everybody's
my
like, when was
God.
Amber a side
I
chick?
know that
What?
when we first spoke on that
Oh my
Instagram thing, when
God.
you reached out to me on for Sherelle, because you were like her booking person or whatever your title
Yeah.
was, like you're like, hi, I'm Amber.
Uh-huh.
I'm a panelist for Sherelle, and like I didn't even know anything about panels or YouTube or nothing like that. And like, she's a big YouTuber and she wants me to come up and interview. And it was probably about Brittany. And
Which again is the reason why I was DMing some of the contacts. Hello. Which was part of my job description. Dun dun dun. Anyway.
okay, I'm gonna go on my DMs now, and
Oh,
I'm gonna
John, that's
find
gonna.
this shit
I'm gonna have to draw. I'm gonna listen in the
to the
bushes
vault.
Oh my
because I'm
God.
gonna go start my
Well,
dinner. But I want to listen to y'all though.
what are you making for
We
dinner?
should probably end it. I don't know.
Chili.
This is supposed to be a 90 Day Fiance recap, not a recap from like stuff from like 20 years ago.
Everybody's
Uh,
enjoying it. I just want to see how long it's gonna take you to find this said DM, John.
Well, it's gonna take a hot minute. I'm gonna tell you right now
Because Amber
because
doesn't
I
have
have
those
8
accounts
million
anymore.
DMs. Let me
No, I
start
don't.
scrolling to the bottom. Hold on, let me get there.
It'll
Yep.
be Instagram user by now. Oh
You
my
know how many
God, he's gonna
DMs I
try
have on
Amber.
Instagram over the course of like a decade?
It's gonna
It's
take
people
you
doing this.
fucking 12 hours to
No,
get down to the
no.
bottom of that.
It's probably not like it's gonna take me a long time to find this.
Yeah.
I've been doing this. I'm at what like 4 weeks ago from doing this. Like Jesus, and it's mostly
Oh,
from
but
people that like want to give me like information about a cast member or to tell me go fuck myself. Like it's one or the other.
but no, Brooke, I'm at a client's house because I'm dog sitting their dogs for 5 days.
It's
And they
a
have the
pretty
best.
little tree.
I know, and this is in the basement. You should see her whole upstairs. It's
Oh
like
my.
amazing. God.
Bougie.
Fuck
I
your
know.
home.
But those are also the people that can afford people to come dog sit
Oh
for a
yeah.
week,
Well,
you know?
I dog sit for this lady. She's got me booked from the 10th through the 19th of January to going on a cruise. The 25th through the 28th of December. Yeah, so I,
Wow. Christmas
I,
Day.
well,
I bet you make
yeah.
some good money doing that. And it's like
Oh
super
yeah.
cush. So,
Oh yeah. And I'm only like 5 minutes from my house.
oh, that's awesome.
That's
I love it.
what I found, but there's nothing there. God damn it.
Oh
Wait. Sherelle Ward booking. Like, look, like I'm getting
Oh
there.
my
Like,
gosh.
my God.
look.
He found
There's
it.
nothing. There's nothing
That's
there.
crazy. Yep, that's
That
what
is
I was.
crazy. I
Wait.
can't believe.
I'm on a mission. I'm gonna find this fucking shit.
That's
So
what
look
it would have
for,
been under.
and so what makes sense and what checks out is that I was doxxed July 9th of 2020. And
Yeah.
she
Yeah, but
started
that
working for
message
Sherelle.
from the booking thing was in 2021. It was not what we're talking about now. I'll get there because now I'm on a mission. It's gonna happen. Good Lord, all these people that don't talk to me anymore. Woo.
I can't believe you got there so fast. That's impressive.
That is very impressive.
Look, me and Janelle Evans when we were friends.
Oh my
Wait a
God.
minute. Wait, and then she sued
I
me. Look,
lost all my good
what?
juicy.
What? Look, me and Janelle Evans, and then she tried to sue me. Ooh, it's
I
a trip
lost all
down
my
memory
messages
lane.
with Janelle. I lost those on my old account that you took down, John.
Boy, well, bad.
We've been some dirty fuckers.
Yep.
You pushed the button. You poked too many times, and you had to pay for
I
it. So,
know. I'll never forget when that happened. I was just like, what
and
the
that was
fuck's
just
going
not me.
on?
That was me and Devin together. Like me and
I
Devin were
know.
like, we're taking this bitch down today, and me and
And
Devin
y'all
were
did.
We did in one fucking.
And y'all did.
We
Every time
did.
I opened my Instagram, it was like warning, warning. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then
Sure
it was
did.
boom, gone.
Me and Devin had you like a pincer, like in World War II. Like we got you from both sides. Like it
Yep,
was amazing.
it
Like me and her were
was.
laughing on the phone the whole time, watching your thing go one down, one down. Like it's not gonna be too much.
Yeah,
It's
Those are
like,
it
the
was
good old
pretty
days.
quick. I remember messaging like, I don't even know, probably Phil freaking out. What the fuck is going on? And then it was poof,
where is he at?
gone. I don't know.
Oh, and oh, never mind. I'll reserve that for some other
Okay, I
time.
finally got to the bottom. So I'm
Hmm.
looking at stuff from 348 weeks ago. Good Lord, how many years is that?
52 times
How
4.
many?
That's 5.
Damn, Amber, you're good at math. I
Yeah,
happen to Google it.
5.
6.636 calendar years.
Well, there you go. It's over 5. I know that.
You were close. I wouldn't have even been able to come up with 5 in my head. So
Mm,
Oh my God.
I suck at math though. I really do.
I'm good at medical math. Like I'm good at like chemistry math, like dimensional analysis, like where you have a
Uh,
line and line, 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 and you cross everything out to get what you're looking for. I'm really good at that, but that's about it.
Wow, to look at like these people that used to be in your life, and this is insane.
you gotta make my crab soup I made.
I talker of shits, a TM with
Mm.
talker of shits, who I remember her,
Yeah, she got arrested for embezzling from
her
her
parents,
what is it called? No,
like
her what
HOA,
was it?
the HOA or something like that.
HOA. Mm-hmm.
I
She was
liked her
friends
a
with
lot.
frauded
Yeah,
with the great eyeshadow.
Katrina.
I was a mod for her on Facebook before I even came to
She would
Instagram.
have been. She was such a bitch always, Katrina. I always hated her. And then she got her podcast. It was it's just is she even still around?
The fraudcast, the
Is she
fraudcast.
around anymore?
I don't know. I don't see her.
Does she still have that broadcast?
I don't think so. Let me see.
Good Lord,
It was
all these old people. God damn.
I'm hungry.
I know, me too, so I need to go cook. And I made salsa earlier and it's been chilling
Mm.
all day.
Yeah, it would be really great if I could have chips with my salsa, but I'm trying not to do that. So,
Yeah,
but
don't
yeah,
do that.
I don't
You can
know, but if I
do what I'm trying to think of what you can have instead.
I make those
You
cheese
could do
sticks. I don't know.
yeah, that or you can do like the low carb tortillas and air fry them.
It's still ain't the same.
You know.
Like if I'm gonna go all in, I'm gonna go all in, damn it.
Mhm.
But I don't know. But yeah, I made that. I uploaded a video. I turned my channel into a cooking channel, by the way. No more drama.
Really?
Oh
I
my God,
removed
the stuff with Katie not Holmes. Jesus Christ, what a mess.
You could
no,
do a
yeah.
whole
Hmm,
she doesn't,
what?
Amber? What happened?
No. I don't know. I mean, they just fell out, I guess. I don't know. But yeah,
Karen
I removed
Connolly.
all the drama streams, everything. Even my community tab was cleaned up.
Really? Good for you,
Yeah.
Amber.
So now all I have is video uploads of cooking.
Oh my
She got
God.
caught asking male cast members for nudes who frauded. Yeah, she was an attorney. But I don't think she
Wow.
was practicing. I wonder what happened to her.
Mm.
I wonder if she's frauded by TLC. See, she knew it was up years ago. Frauded.
Mm.
Frauded media is still on Instagram. She has 87.8 thousand subs.
Does she still post?
Um, I don't know when the last post was. These are pinned. Oh, her and her hubs are still together. Yep, she still posts.
Oh, I miss him. Sorry, like I'm messaging back some people that I haven't talked to in 7 years. Hey, like
Oh, look, Laura started following me. Yay! Thank you, Laura.
what, Laura Jabali?
No, no, the new cast member, Laura
Oh,
Rebecca.
oh, okay. Because like if you
She did.
who like Miss Pregnant my God. Oh my God.
Yeah,
This
yikes.
is enthrall. This is enthralling, John. We don't even know what you're oh my godding.
I know.
I should like put this stuff on. I should make a new live and like let's look at my old IG chats because this is
Do
like
it.
insane to me. Oh my God.
Do it so I can listen because I'd like to
This
get
is
up. I mean,
wild. I haven't thought of some of these people like oh my God. And there are some people that like I was close with that like I guess it just wild. 291 weeks ago. That was May 11, 2020. Oh, we're getting there.
oh no,
What?
nothing.
Brooke, are you gonna go live tonight?
Probably not. I gotta go cook. I want to wash my windows on my back side of my house. I want to get my Christmas light. I've got a lot of them put up last night, almost all of them. Oh, I got so fucking mad yesterday putting them bitches up. And then, yeah, then I gotta cook and all the things. So probably not. Why don't you do another live like you said and go through your Instagram messages? I'll listen while I
These are
cook.
wild.
Well, tell us how wild they are. Just go live and show them. You probably have all kinds of unspilt tea in the messages. MW would like
This
the
was
history lesson to continue. I cannot stand the glare. It is
all
like
right.
the
I'm gonna end
worst.
this live. I gotta look through these things because this is wild. I haven't even. I hope that everybody enjoyed the recap for today. And Amber, thank you for confirming nothing since you've been up. And
She has to. She has to. Leave her
Yes.
alone.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of that DM. And I know that like the first time we spoke was when
I
you were
just
like,
said it was.
I well then like okay, so I was right.
Okay, I just said it was.
So Brooke, I was right then.
No, you weren't.
Look at this Aries and him. He just has to be right.
He has to be right.
Aren't you an
Yeah,
Aries, Amber?
I am.
Yeah. That's why she
So I would
game recognize
definitely,
game.
I definitely would not admit that I was wrong if you were right.
Right. So like
Thank
it
you.
wasn't whoever gave me your Facebook docs, Brooke, years ago was if it came from Amber, it was under a stock account. It makes sense.
Okay. Find my Instagram user post from when we made up and whenever I straight up asked you who it was and you told me it was Amber.
Okay. I'm good.
There you go.
Listen, if
There you
I'm
go.
wrong, I will happily announce it. I don't get to say I'm
You're
wrong that often.
wrong.
So
And I think,
listen, I got him. I got the text from years ago.
and I
It'll be
think
Instagram
me and
user.
you fell out because you gave it up that it was me, John.
That's probably when I started rip
Okay,
roaring
but
the
that
shit
wouldn't
out
make
of it on
sense,
YouTube.
Amber, because if we've fallen out because I doxed Brooke's Facebook, then I would not have talked to you when you were trying to get me on Sherelle's panel.
But I think that was
No, you're
after
getting it later, because
that.
But if
it was when you went to that funeral that we even started talking because we were never friends whenever we fell out, whenever
what
we hated each
funeral?
other. The one the first time you called me when you said the only one I could get through to is you. That is when we first talked, and it was
I'm not
after
talking about
subsequently.
that. I'm talking about like if
I know,
Amber
but after
had
we
given
started
me your
talking,
docs,
I was I
I
was
would
asked.
remember that.
I
That's what I'm
didn't find
saying.
it out, dude. I promise you. First
I'll
of all, it
find
was the
out.
only person that
Listen,
could have been. Second of all, you told me yourself. I hate this. I can't stress enough how much I hate the freaking lights in my glasses. You told me yourself. So too bad you can't keyword search because I remember. I remember whenever we started talking decently, and it was after. So it'd have to have been after September of 2021, right before I started my YouTube channel. Or right before, like within weeks or days. And when we were started talking, it was on Instagram, and you told me it was Amber because I asked you.
oh my God.
And it wasn't until then that I knew for sure.
Hmm.
This is when like I
Which,
have my hand sanitizer. I'm saying people hand
oh my
sanitizers.
God, the hand sanitizer. I remember that.
This is wild.
Just
If anybody wants to take a trip down memory
no, don't put it
lane,
right there.
go
Put it
to
on
your
the
old
table.
GMs. Holy
I
shit.
would love to, but I can't.
Well, love me and Devin.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I gotta drop
Bartend.
because I gotta go eat.
Yeah, I'm about to drop too. But
Me
John,
too. All
strike
right,
up another
this
live and
live
let's
is
do this.
ending. We guys, let me look through this. I may or may not go live again. I have to.
It
I
depends
have
what you
no idea.
find.
Listen. I will. If I'm 100% wrong, I will have no problem showing it. This stuff happened 7 years ago. I'm good with it. Like if I'm
Spoiler
wrong,
alert, you're wrong.
I don't know about that. We'll see.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
Amber gave it to me in a stock account, and maybe Brooke, what you're saying is that like I told you it was Amber, and I know what you're talking about. Back in 2022, when I was at my friend's house in Omaha, when I talked to you, maybe then I knew it was Amber. But my point is, what I'm saying is like when it first came to me, I didn't know it was Amber then. That's what I'm saying.
That could have been
You get
Maybe.
it?
Yeah,
Like
maybe. Maybe we're both right.
yeah.
I'll get to it. And if I'm 100% wrong, I will happily go live and say I was wrong. I'll put it in big caps so I have like 500 million viewers because they can't wait to see when I'm wrong. So I will do it if I'm wrong. I will. I
Okay.
will.
Well,
I'm going through them.
either way, Brooke and I spoke when I was still in Houston, and she was like, "Just admit that you gave John my docs. Like, if you did, you did. Like, it's fine." And
So it
that's
sounds like to
when
me
you
that Brooke both battered me and you to like kind of like give a false confession. I don't know. I'm just
no,
thinking
because
things out
I really felt like
loud.
she automatically knew that it was me, and so I was like, "Well, screw it. I might as well just tell her." And I
He
remember
was the
because
only
I was
person
sitting
that
on the back porch and I was drinking my wine by my pool. And I think Brooke was even a little slobber knocker too,
probably.
because remember, I think we like cried. Me and you cried that night, I think.
Yeah. I think we've been friends and broke up a few times, Amber,
Yeah.
in this tenure.
Because yeah, that was back when, I was doing my cookies and you were like, "Oh my God, like you're so
Mm-hmm.
talented, blah blah blah." And we got kind of close right then and there. And you were doing your crawfish
Mm-hmm.
bowls and I'm like, "I want to come. Oh my God."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yep.
so it was a
I
long time ago.
remember.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find this shit out either way.
Oh my
So
And I
God.
think
You're gonna
well,
find
yeah,
it out.
dear baby Jesus. Well, I'm gonna go cook. Amber,
I
thanks for coming
will
up. John,
find
thanks for
out.
having
I
me.
will find out. I will find out. I will find
Oh
out.
my
You're
God.
right. You're
Title it.
committed.
Title in big capital letters. John Yates was right again.
Right
That will
again,
be the
bitches.
title of my next live because I will be right again. But listen, if I'm wrong, which I won't be, I will also say John Yates was wrong for the first time ever, and it will never happen again. So that either way, you're getting a title out of it. I have to go
Oh,
through like all these old DMs now, and I will get to the bottom of it.
well,
Brooke,
it
if
needs to
I
be
told you it was
titled,
Amber,
and
and
there it
like
is.
maybe I knew it was
And
Amber
there it
after the
is.
fact, But the first time I remember speaking to Amber directly was when she messaged me about coming on the Sherelle show. That's the first time I ever remember talking to her directly.
And
Well, I'm
I
sure
think that's when I got your number.
in about 2 hours we're gonna find out because I'm gonna get a
Yep.
text message from John
Yep.
because he's gonna
Mhm.
be ad nauseum at this
Amber, are
shit
you
till he
gonna go
gets to the bottom
live?
of it.
No, I'm not doing any more live.
All right, so I passed the torch to no one.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
I'm already been on
see.
too
Let me
long.
canceled
look
my
at the YouTube
StreamYard and
community. Can I
everything.
point you in
I ain't
someone's
paying no.
Did
direction if you
you?
want?
Yeah, I ain't paying $50 a month for StreamYard.
Fuck that. I don't blame you. I'm about to cancel that shit too.
I'm the only sucker keeping
Doing
StreamYard in business, clearly.
video
So
uploads.
there's
That's
that.
it.
All right, let's end this. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you,
Bye,
Amber.
everybody.
Bye.
Good night
Bye.
for now.